me, so it didn't have the desired effect.
How many tattoos says the Rizzler?
A what?
How many tattoos says the Rizzler? Is it visible? Have you seen it?
No, it's a tramp stamp.
What's that?
Oh, Taming. You are young and impressionable.
You're a liar. You know what that is.
Don't know what it is.
Tramp stamp is a tattoo that goes on your lower back, like right here, only so it shows when you like bend over.
I'm glad I didn't look at it.
Yeah, beware terms that you Google around us, Taming. We're not safe.
But yeah, this is very not safe for work D&D.
Macklemore tramp stamp.
That would be fucking awesome if Macklemore had a tramp stamp.
Oh, see, I was
Holy
imagining a
shit.
tramp stamp that's a picture of Macklemore's face.
Oh, that'd
So
be
the
a
disturbing
bad
thing was seeing
tattoo.
a picture of any belly button. Ugh.
What?
I looked up Macklemore tramp stamp and there was a belly button on there.
Huh.
I don't understand Google sometimes.
Where's the comm unit? Where is that under?
Where was the what under?
The comm unit that Chris was looking at. Oh,
Huh?
okay, never mind. The technological item.
I don't know what's up with your mic, but like the
It is
beginning
cutting
of
out
your
a little bit.
sentences, yeah, are always clear, and then as your sentence finishes, it like cuts out.
And lower the sensitivity.
Otherwise, you'll hear me say "what" a lot to you tonight.
So move it.
You want to see the tattoo that I almost got with Anna the one day we were out? That I showed you though, right?
Yeah.
Dog holding a balloon. Hell yeah. He's a good boy. He's almost healed now.
Nice. I forgot, but when Chris says he's going to get water, he has to go dig a well.
Dude, it's rough life out on the farm.
He was just saying he spent all day riding a tractor around on like 7 acres. Hey, summoned him.
How deep's the well, Chris?
Did that help at all?
How deep is the well?
Maybe.
How deep is the well?
Yeah.
What well? What are we talking about?
The well you got
Oh,
water
no.
from.
Oh yeah. I know. I went to the bathroom and then I started making coffee. And you know that fucking feeling when you're like making coffee and then, like at instant coffee or whatever. So, I'm heating up the water, I'm heating up the milk, everything's like perfect. And then I go for my instant coffee and it's out. So now I'm just bummed.
Oh, freaking rip.
So,
That is
yeah.
tragic.
Same old, just depressed. Alright, let's fucking play a video game.
Get some
Let's get it.
espresso.
Let's be depressed in a video
No,
game instead.
the problem is I'm having depresso espresso. Alright.
All right. So, on our actual first session last time,
Are we streaming?
We are.
I don't know. But everyone met up, introducing themselves, as well as meeting your new partner in crime, or coworker, Alan, whom you all expected to be a pilot. Turns out he was not due to a clerical error. And so you guys were just shit out of luck in that regard. But you guys rolled with the punches, kind of made it work. Landed on Castrovel for your first job, which was to pick up a 50-ton shipment of yarrow berries, heading to the grocery store, essentially where you were supposed to pick it up from. You met with the manager there. He basically told you that this shipment is super important to him, so don't mess it up because it's going to pay for his retirement. And he was also having a bit of trouble with a hacked, basically iPad device, which Alan detected that it was being hacked by goblins, basically. And so you guys were forewarned of a possible attack on the shipment. Nothing happened while we were loading, no attack rather, but Irvin did go pick up a small gaggle of construction workers to help us load, essentially by being a cool bro that handed out weed. And it worked out great.
What a cool bro.
Yeah, we turned what was supposed to be a 16-hour job into a 2-hour job with all of their help, loaded it up quickly, and started driving down the road. The goblins then did show up, trying to ambush us with a robot disguised as an old lady. We rode over that robot bitch ass, blew up the front of our truck. Me and Alan and Shizu almost died in the explosion, basically. But we started a car chase with Alan panically trying to drive while the rest of you guys ran across the back of our vehicle and stalked to fight off the goblins who were chasing us on motorcycles. There were some shenanigans in the fight, but you were victorious. We made it back without losing any of the shipment, and we also had shipment plus 1 extra box because of helping the store manager with his device. So we got back, spent several hours loading everything onto our ship, and then plotted a course to go to the delivery planet, which is called Acton. And it's going to take 4 days after Alan tried to plot the course with a bit of help from everyone. I think someone showed him where the drive button was. It was Irvin.
The ignition button.
Yeah, the ignition. It's like, this
Got a
button makes
point
it go. And that's where we left off. So the ship lifts off of the planet, enters into space, and we begin going through what's called drift space, or like hyperdrive if you're familiar with other sci-fi things. We're basically going super fucking fast. And we are flying towards the other planet, and everything's on autopilot at this point. So Alan just turns to the group and is like, I'm going to bed. I'm still sore from the friggin' explosions. So,
Well, you did an excellent job, Alan. You deserve a little nappy.
thank you.
How long does it take to actually recover from our injuries? Because I am 8 out of 11 HP with 0 stamina. I'm fucked up.
So, to go over a couple of healing rules that I thought might be relevant, so I did look them up before this. There are 2 ways to recover stamina. You can do what's called a short rest, where you spend 1 resolve point in 10 minutes and you get all your stamina back. Or you can spend no resolve points and just sleep for 8 hours and you get all your stamina points back. Also, when you sleep for 8 hours, you heal 1 HP per level. So it does heal you slowly, but other than that, you're going to need to buy the equivalent of like stim packs or healing
What was the
from
first way?
someone. So to get stamina points, you can either do a short rest, which costs 1 resolve point, or you can just sleep for 8 hours, and then you get all your
Gotcha.
stamina back.
I'll probably sleep at some point, so I don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, right now we don't have to spend a resolve point or anything because we have 4 days of travel on our ship
Right.
that everyone will be sleeping, and over the course you'll get up to 4 HP back if you're still missing that. As well as, Rizzler might have a spell that can heal you or anything like that
Sure
that you
does.
can use. Yeah, because that will come back every day as well.
Yeah, is this technically a new day?
Yeah, so Alan goes to sleep. I assume everyone else passes out because we were all kind of injured. So everyone gets your stamina back, your spells back, etc. 1 HP for Shizu. That's why I need to put this to show your name. I can stop forgetting. There. So yeah, everyone will go to sleep, wake up, and then if you have any role play over the course of 4 days on your travel on the ship, now is the time to do it.
Chris, you got a big old smile on your face. Looks like you're ready.
I'm just afraid of what you and Taming are gonna get up to. I have nothing in particular. My character's kind of like the straight man, so I'm not gonna be instigating anything, but I'll probably be putting out the fires, metaphorically and literally. So I'm just waiting to see what you fuckers get up with.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the Step Brothers movies? What's it called?
Step Brothers?
Will Ferrell.
Bunk beds, dude.
I
Oh,
think
yeah,
it
yeah.
is.
We have so much room for activities!
Do you remember the the scene where they start like going through the entire house and just stealing stuff and like moving it in their sleep?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, the
and I'm
sleepwalking
afraid.
scene. Yeah.
That happens.
Anytime I go to bed, everything in my room moves.
Yes.
Okay, you're just pranking Shizu.
God damn.
No, it's not on purpose. It's just like
Oh, you actually just
Not on
sleepwalk.
purpose.
feeling through the aether space in their sleep and moving stuff. The feng shui in this room is all wrong.
Rizzler's
would-
gonna,
Organize.
Yeah,
Rizzler's
Alan's
gonna
gonna purposely ask which bed is your guys' and pick one that's like as far away as possible.
Wait, so
He already
these
knows where
these
the
are the
Rizzler
6
sleeps.
beds?
Yeah, we have 6 beds, so each one of you can like claim which one is yours, basically. You guys claim where you're staying first. Alan's gonna fit in somewhere.
I think I'm probably sleeping as close to the door as possible.
Yeah, Rizzler's over here.
Irvin, you
Taming
can't
refuses to
sleep in the
our
science room.
He's just a fucking cot set up.
Yeah, he just moved the bed.
I think like one of the storage units or one of the heater things like that you open up to like move pipes in. I like took out the pipes and just like put my own thing there.
Just a little bed. That's
perfect.
perfect.
Alan's over here.
Alan's like, fuck this.
Alright, so Irvin's room is in science quarters / cargo hold. Hilarious. Okay, so
F? What
at
up,
least
Atlas?
on
Welcome to the
Alan's
stream.
end, he doesn't have any particular RP to start with anything. If anything, he seems like he is the kind of guy who tends to keep to himself, and like when he comes out to like get coffee and breakfast and all that other shit, he like doesn't really talk very much and then just goes back and is on his laptop the whole time.
Alright.
What an introvert.
The Rizzler's gonna turn to Shizu, I think.
Yes, my brother. What can I do for you?
You know, I could have sworn we had a solution for Irvin's sleepwalking problem. Didn't you have like a pair of restraints locked away somewhere? You hid them from me. That's all I remember.
Oh my!
Yes, because you kept on using them for illicit
Hey,
purposes.
whoa! We don't need to talk about why they were doing it. I just know I'm not allowed anymore.
Let me go and see if I can find them.
Just because
I'm
you
assuming,
walked in
unfortunately,
one time.
even if I did have restraints, the problem is that they've probably been moved by now. So can I do a perception check to see if I can find them?
Accidentally, yeah.
Like we probably haven't actually detained him before, but like we have purchased them, and then the Rizzler was doing like some fucking some bad shit on his OnlyFans or whatever. And so I had to hide them, but let's see whether or not they were actually stolen by our little fucking scientist.
Hilarious. Yes. You can do a perception check.
Okay, perception. Give me. Where are my restraints? Oh god.
Where are my restraints?
Work of my pipely.
Nice. Okay. So you managed to find them. It's not anything super fancy. It's essentially a set of. It's only single use, unfortunately. It's like it's your last one that you have. They're the resin cord, sort of like police. You know those police binders that people have.
Yeah, like heavy duty zip ties.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, you find it probably in one of these miscellaneous boxes. So you just walk in the room, and Alan just like glances at you, but you're just searching through the thing, and you find it.
Greetings, Alan. How is your slumber been?
Good. It's comfortable in here.
Oh, there they are. All right, disregard, Alan.
Wait,
it's okay.
does he have
Everything will be handled shortly.
Does he have to roll deception?
Who? Alan?
Yeah, for these are comfy. Does he have to roll deception?
I'm only rolling deception if someone tries to sense if he's lying or not.
If somebody says
Someone has
that,
to say sex motive. He said, yeah, it's been comfortable in here.
Comfortable. Can I get you anything? Are you all right? Seems that you're piloting up to standard.
Yeah, no, it's been great. Thank you.
Lovely. Cheers. I don't know why that rolled, but hey, I have
don't need the
band-aid.
band-aid.
By the way, I have 2 med kits.
So you just normally where the first aid is supposed to be kept? Like, if I get hurt, should I go there?
Yes, just in case you were wondering. The
Okay.
first
Good
aid
job
is
rolling with
located
it.
in the first aid section. All right.
Excellent. You guys should like, label things.
Would you like to get on that?
Sure, I can label
Lovely.
things.
Thank you very much, Alan. Gonna leave, like, kind of ominously, like, heading towards. Come here, bug boy. You fucked up our room one too many times.
Hilarious.
So I think you actually find him like in the kitchen sleepwalking. He has like an industrial grade like thermo, like a blowtorch thermostat, like moving it with the Ritz crackers in the pantry.
It's like hunting. Okay. Irvin, what are you doing?
7 nights foretold. The war between good and evil is never over.
Rizzler, can I get some assistance in here?
yeah, Rizzler's gonna fucking hop over.
Do we have to roll like a grapple check or something? This fucking bug, dude.
Resistant to being maneuvered is Irvin.
Wait, what do I need to roll?
If you're like trying to not be grappled, then you guys do opposed athletics checks.
Rizzler's gonna
Or
turn
you can do
to Shiso before this and be like, you know, I've heard you're not supposed to wake up the sleepwalker. I've heard that's very dangerous for those.
Then what do we do?
We just have to
we-
coax him back to bed.
Okay. You're more of the coaxing type, so why don't
I
you
like
go
the
for it?
blowtorch in my mouth.
Must
And
he's like up at a drink from this. It's great.
yeah, he's just gonna lean in and be like, Irvin, there are plants in your bedroom.
Me.
All right, Shizu, I've done all I can. Grab him.
Come here.
He drops the blowtorch and runs back to look for plants.
The acrobatics now.
Can I just lock the door? Like, can I lock and seal the door to the fucking...
When you
You know,
get in
just
the
to-
cargo, you mean?
Yeah. Just like keep him quarantined in there, maybe just a little bit. I don't want to use like my one fucking pair of restraints.
Yeah.
It's fair. No, all the doors basically can be locked from the computer consoles up here. So once he gets in, you can just go over there and lock him in.
Lovely. Perfect. Probably have done this a couple of times. Oh, where's she's going? Oh shit. Okay.
Into space. Goodbye.
Out the airlock.
I must go. Why people do
First aid and sex supplies.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alan starts to label stuff and he opens it and he's like, first aid, bandage, got it, got KY jelly?
Shouldn't that be in the kitchen?
No. Taming.
Rizzler, what is this? Rizzler's like losing his shit in the corner.
Oh, jeez. I guess I
I don't
misplaced
think this
it.
goes in here.
Rizzler, I think we talked about you keeping this confined to your bedroom.
Yes, well, I just ran out of space. You see, my dress is so small.
Alright, well, don't let it happen again.
Okay, but no promises.
No promises.
Good brand, Rizzler.
So
Oh, yeah.
the Rizzler
What up,
then
you?
sees from the corner of their eye, Irvin has like a cord that's like sparkling electricity and like a garden hose, like holding it out. Like,
Trying to like water the fucking
plants with
water
a
the
little live
plants.
wire, yes.
Oh my god. Irvin, what are you doing?
Oh, he's trying to electrocute himself again.
Oh, not again!
Alan,
Between like the crazy bug scientist and the like super lord, I feel like electricity is gonna be a hot commodity on this.
It truly is.
Needs to be regulated just a little bit.
It's like, he's going to make us crash and we're in the middle of drift. We're going to die.
And the pearl, he just
Oh my god. Nope,
You
that's not
wake
the.
him up and I'll repair the wires.
Yeah, okay.
free little planties, all their 5 clovers.
This is a dart gun. Didn't he say it puts people to sleep? Shoot him with it.
Okay.
I feel like she has to
We'll
be
put
here
him
for
into
this.
Wait,
double
isn't he
sleep.
like already asleep?
No.
Wait, isn't
Maybe
he
it'll
already
put him
asleep?
in
We're
double
shooting with
sleep.
the dark gun.
It's a double negative.
Is that kind of like counterproductive?
He ran back. Chris ran back.
I heard some guns were being used. Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. Maybe it's like it'll make him pass out. So if he's sleepwalking, he will be sleep unconscious for real.
How long does he?
Oh.
How long does Irvin tend to sleepwalk?
I
Is this like
know.
a elongated phase, like like multiple days of sleepwalking, or what?
It's 17 minutes and then followed by an 11-minute break, and then 5 more minutes, and then an hour of mild tumbling around, rolling across the entire station, and 3 hours of sleep, and then 3 more breaks of hyperactivity, and then he's out.
Okay. It's a lot of mana time.
Rizzler is gonna cast Ghost Sound.
Ooh, what's that?
You create a volume of sound that rises, falls, recedes, approaches, or remains fixed. You choose what type of sound the spell creates when casting it and cannot thereafter change the sound basic character. The volume of sound can produce as much as 20 normal humans.
So what sound are you making?
Hold on.
I got the soundboard right here, buddy.
Yeah, he's gonna play us a sample.
He plays the ear rape version of the Thomas the Tank Engine theme song.
Wait, that's fucked
God.
up. It's like psychological torture. I thought you were gonna play like a lullaby,
And-
or like the rushing waves or something.
He is
That's like-
casting it on in like just on top of Irvin's head. so it follows him around.
Best I got is
Sure. Cruel Angel's thesis.
I,
don't have that one. Oh wait,
Don't have that one?
I have that.
I mean, it is city pop, but, you know. Anyway. Yeah, so just music, loud, obnoxious music.
Just to
in
keep him
his
awake?
ears.
Is that the theory? Okay.
it violently shakes Irvin from his sleepwalking stupor.
Wait, he just does this over and over.
Yeah. That would keep me
That would
awake.
keep me awake. That would keep me awake for fucking hours.
A loud phone alarm from the 90s.
No, it's the fucking.
Oh, yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh my god.
I love it.
All right, Irvin. Get out of here. There
You
are
really threw me off for a
sparking
second there,
wires.
Taming.
Let me fix these before you kill us all.
What
Alan,
happens when
can
you
I
wake
assist
someone
you?
who's been sleepwalking? Do they just like drop super tired? Like what happens?
I think it depends.
Well, I've
Doesn't it
seen
depend on the type of sleepwalking?
I've seen Step Brothers before, and they shake violently and attack the person who tries to wake them up. So if that's
there's
what
no
you're
one
going
around
for,
Yeah, but
Oh,
there's
wait.
no one around to attack. We're all like outside of your room.
that's true.
I attack a window because it has a reflection of me.
Hilarious.
Is it like an exterior window or an interior window? No, it's an exterior window. Damn it.
It's like
Irvin's trying to kill us, dude.
reinforced because they don't want you to die, so you just punch it and hurt your hand, and then you like, snap out of it for a second.
Yeah, it's like. What have I done?
Irvin, you're sleepwalking again.
Again, I would never do that.
Is this a recurring problem?
Oh yes, he
frequent than I
reorganizes
care
at
to
least
admit.
once a week.
Hey, there's a live wire in here. Someone should really fix that.
Yeah, someone probably should. Opens the door.
You're so
Watch
astute,
this
Irvin.
engineering
You're
shit.
so observational. I love it.
Alan, can I assist you in any way?
Just a fucking cheerleader, no matter how bad the situation
Start
is.
coming up with
You're doing great!
Start coming up with ideas of how we can lock him in a bed when he goes to sleep. Because if he's doing this while we're asleep, we're gonna die.
I have a
Yes.
few ideas.
Looks over at Rizzler questioningly. Oh no.
It's okay. It's just a basic wire. It's not doing anything super complicated.
Okay.
But for now, I need a little drink. Shizu, can I pour you anything? He walks over the fucking kitchen.
Yes, some water would be nice, thank you.
Yes, vodka tonic. Right, coming right up.
Can I try and pop out the welly fuel on the blowtorch and try and sneak it into the drink?
You're trying to put what in his drink?
Are you, hold on.
Who's drinking your poisoning? Are you trying to poison my drink?
No. Before anybody says anything else. Taming, did you just ask if you could put an entire blowtorch in a drink?
No, he like gradually like breaking apart the blowtorch, like liquid.
You know
glass.
it's gas, right?
Wait, is it not?
It's pressurized
Is it not
gas,
liquid?
Taming. No.
Oh, I thought it was a liquid.
No.
Timmy tried to turn it into a flambe. It's fine. Don't worry. Just trying to add a little bit of pizzazz to it.
Never mind.
No, you've committed to this. So you're opening up the blowtorch. Guess what? That explodes in your hand.
Okay.
Do a reflex save.
God damn it. Dude, we're gonna kill ourselves before we can
I'm not
fucking
gonna
deliver these
let him
berries.
get away with that shit. This is my world just as much as it is Chris's.
Oh my god!
It's okay. It's not passed for nothing. You still take half damage.
Never punished.
Never
Oh, you rolled pretty well too.
Yeah. So you duck as it explodes, realizing at the very last second, oh, this is probably not a good idea. And you just light up, and immediately the alarm goes off, and then sprinklers start spraying everyone in the kitchen. and you lose only 3 stamina because you passed for half, so you don't take all 7. But you're a little bit singed. One of your little antenna is like.
Rizzler turns to Shizu, who I'm sure just bursts in. Like, sorry, I was gonna pour you some water, but Irvin insisted he do it his way, and like the Rizzler's holding a glass just for the sprinklers.
Trying to like collect the water from the sprinklers and stuff.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
Oh wait, just for comedy's sake.
Oh no. What are we rolling? Nice. Nice.
As the alarm in the water came down, you hear from the other room where Alan's working. Fuck! Why are the sprinklers going off while I'm working with open electrical wires?
What that?
She's gonna like sprint over because quite obviously Alan's working with live electricity, so probably needs water.
You see Alan standing up and like shaking out his hands like fuck.
Are you okay, Alan? Do you need first aid?
So
Computer, sprinklers off, false alarm.
you got it, Captain Rizzler.
God,
Wait,
I
we
love
have
that woman.
automated voice controls?
Yeah,
it's like
you
only for the Rizzler?
He's the
Well,
captain.
you have a very basic. It's not AI. What is it called? I don't remember what the other acronym is for. It's basically it's like an Alexa installed in your computer. Not smart enough to be an AI, but it helps you like manage all the shit.
Yeah, we can't afford a real AI yet.
Yeah, that shit's
Not yet.
expensive.
Not yet.
I said yet for a reason.
Oh god, dude. AI Rizzler is gonna make so much money on OnlyFans.
He's gonna run your account and then
Galaxy
be like, "No, I'm the real Rizzler."
Yeah.
And then it's gonna offshore it into another bank account.
Oh, we're gonna have like a HAL 9000 situation. No. Okay.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Rizzler. I'm afraid I can't do that.
for you, Rizzler.
Strawberry. Safe word. Strawberry. Strawberry.
Is that what is the Rizzler's safe word? Actually, that's a great
Pineapple
question.
Express.
Pineapple Express. I like. Wait, don't you think that would come up in conversation?
You're right. It should be some obscure deli meat.
Ah, yes, bologna or something.
That's not obscure.
Bologna.
That's the most basic ass.
No.
Bologna.
Mispronouncing it as Bologna.
I was gonna say Bologna. So hi.
Bologna.
Mortadella.
Okay. Alan
like
goes back to it with minor electrical burns as the sprinklers turn off. We survive another day somehow on this
Somehow.
ship. Yeah.
Against all of our attempts.
Yeah, really.
Only 2 of us got hurt on day 1 of
That's a
this
good day on
4-day
this
trip.
ship, apparently.
Yeah. We have a shitty little like whiteboard right here that's days since last accident, and it's always 0.
Wait, that's
That's
hilarious.
fucking awesome.
Alan just comes in afterwards, still all wet, and he's just like, "Okay, for real though, what you need to be tied down when you go to sleep."
Oh, better update the board. And the Rizzler walks over and he erases 0 just to write 0 again.
My voyages into the dreaming world, i.e., the real world, should not be interrupted.
Irvin, you
Okay,
know
that's
you
fair.
can't cause this much destruction every day. We don't have the insurance for that.
Do we have insurance?
Well, EJ Corp does.
Half of the things in that room are held together with duct tape, you realize. When was the last time you guys had a ship engineer?
It's been too long.
Yeah,
It's been
Rizzler
much
looks
too
around
long.
at everybody be like,
Great. Cool. Okay.
Well, I wanted to
Irvin's
invest
kind
some of
of
the
the
last
ship engineer.
I wanted to invest the last paycheck into cushions so you could have padded room to explore freely my mind.
You know, a padded room wouldn't be that bad of a call. Maybe we could invest in that next time. I'm seeing the benefits here, actually.
No, seems great.
He's making a good point.
Are you going back to sleep, Irvin?
Crazy room is like the first investment for the ship.
No,
3D
no,
guns? No.
I could stay up a little bit longer and then just pass it out on the ground.
Okay.
Perfect. Now
Help
I need
me-
some punches.
Yeah, help me get him back in his little heating box or whatever he sleeps in. After you move him, Alan goes to his room, opens up his bag, comes back with a little padlock, and just locks him in it.
Amazing.
Well done, Alan. Perfect.
Oh, that's
We'll
an
wake him up
elegant
when we're
solution.
done. Yeah, no, it's great. 2 hours later, you just hear Urban screaming in there.
What is that sound?
Ooh, somebody's a little cranky.
Someone's cranky.
Hilarious.
Alan, how is our trajectory? Are we still on schedule? What's happening?
We should still have 2 days to spare for the shipment when we get there.
Lovely. And now that we've, quarantined Irvin for a little, maybe we can have some peace and quiet.
It'd be good. Yeah.
Starts like doing like fucking drum beats like on the wall.
Yeah.
Just to learn like Morse code.
Yeah.
You can let me out now.
Does
What?
anyone know Morse? What is he
No.
saying?
I just
No.
want to know who approved Irvin's coffin to be
Didn't look
made
like
of
it
a
was a coffin.
steel drum.
So when I went in there to repair the wire,
like spin drums on the inside.
when I went in there to repair the wire, it wasn't a steel drum he was in. It looks like he had removed the controls on the heating unit. So the temperature that it is now is always what it's going to be. You can't adjust the temperature anymore, and he's sleeping in the machine.
What a fascinating little guy he is. It's a good thing he set it to 69, or at least that's what it was when it was disabled.
I figured that was you.
Oh, me? I can't even imagine.
Actually, that's my ideal temperature. I like it exactly at 69 degrees. What's the problem with that?
I feel like the computer is like programmed to say nice after any time someone says 69, like by the Rizzler,
Nice.
and no one
Nice.
can
Nice.
override it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
It's just like always generic and flat no matter what. There's no
Yeah.
inflection.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. There's no joke there, Shizu. It's fine. It's just a temperature. That's
Just
good.
a number.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good.
A
I don't have sense
fucking
motive.
number.
I have no idea. Sounds good to me.
3?
You're like, Alan would never lie to me. He seems
No one ever lies
normal.
to Shizu, dude. Shizu's just too scary. He just presumes. Oh my
Hilarious.
gosh.
Wow.
Okay.
Shizu will probably go back to meditating. He needs that one last HP point.
I mean, they'll let Irvin out every morning, put him back in every night.
Fucking amazing.
Anything else that comes up over a couple of days?
Nope.
Wait,
Um,
what? Wait.
Huh.
Why is there a text label that says first aid and sex supplies?
That was
Wow.
the joke. When he was going through it, and he was like, "I found the band-aids, the bandages. This all makes sense. Take my jelly." Yeah, and he's like, "What is this for?" That's what started the whole thing.
Honestly, those two things are probably intertwined, so that fits perfectly.
Fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
No notes. No notes.
Rizzler, I think it's gonna do a once around the cargo bay and just make sure that all the berries are still like intact and looking good. Like there aren't any yarrow weevils amongst the berries. That kind of thing.
Nice. Okay, he checks around. You could do a perception check.
10.
He doesn't get super thorough because it is 50 tons of the stuff, so he
Yeah.
just does like a sort of general walkthrough. He doesn't find anything in his general walkthrough that's wrong with them. They all look still perfect. And then we still have our extra crate, so everything looking a-okay so far.
He sneaks one from the extra crate.
Of course.
Oh yeah. Oh,
We have snuck 3, I think, so far, but
Yeah, I
it's
think
not
so.
enough to like actually bother it.
yeah,
Yeah.
negligible weight wise.
It's like when you walk to the grocery store and you steal 1 grape out of a bag.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah. You've never done that?
From experience.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
It's
This
pretty
is like,
great.
yeah, I was like, this is like stories from shopping with a poor mom. We'd go to the grocery store and I'd be like, I want grapes. She's like, they're too expensive. But walk down the aisle and take 1 grape from every bag. And I just take one and just eat them all, and then we'd go.
Yeah, no harm. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's like, whatever. Anyway. Okay, so the rest of the trip goes relatively uneventful, other than the normal amount of shenanigans caused by Irvin, which is no permanent or serious damage to anyone, but it is at least lessened by the new sleeping arrangements, much to his irritation, I'm sure. Especially when he wakes up in the middle of the night and has to pee. We're gonna teach him one particular knock that means I have to go to the bathroom and I am conscious. That way, when he's sleeping, he doesn't do it.
Yeah. God damn.
I'll wake up. I'll go get him.
So we eventually get to Akaton, and from orbit, it looks like an uninspiring image of a red rock. It really doesn't look like there's very much life on it. You guys also know it's a pretty hot planet. It's basically entirely desert. But as we get into low orbit on the planet, we get a transmission from our company dispatcher, Tarika, again.
God, I love Tarika.
Yep, and this one flares up for a moment. You see she looks a little bit anxious, and the image sort of like blurs into focus for a minute. But then she's like, "Hello, team. I'm sorry about the mix-up. Hopefully, if you're receiving this, you guys figured out the pilot situation and you're arriving at Akaton. If not, we're gonna have problems. Message me back immediately. But if you are there, you are probably wondering where you're gonna drop your food off. So go to the Hive Market, and you can't miss this. Go to the biggest mountain on the entire planet. It's so big you can see it from space almost. It's called Ka, and the Hive Market is on the southern end. There's a business there called Ka Imports, and the manager is named Siski. That's your contact. You'll collect payment from her. Hopefully, you're arriving early and get that little bonus. Be careful. It's a dust bowl of a world. I would advise not going very far out of the Hive Market. There's not a government per se on this planet, so if you wander from the sort of settlement zone, it can get very dangerous. Lots of bandits and things like that. Yeah, stuff you don't want to mess with. Anyway, once you're done there, I'm looking for your next job. By the time you finish this, or by the time you get this, you'll probably be almost done with that job. So I will probably have something for you. If you haven't heard from me again, just head back to Absalom Station and I'll meet you there in person and we can figure out what you're going to do next. Good luck. And then the message turns off.
God, Tarika just is a precious little critter, isn't she?
I wonder
No
why
laws.
she says.
Perfect.
Oh,
Never
God.
mind. My joke was way worse than that. That's so
Do we have to worry about you, Irvin? More
Irvin
so
should
than
be
usual.
fine.
No,
Irvin should be fine. He's well rested.
The last time we were here, we didn't see him. He just kind of wandered off and showed back up on the ship when we needed him to.
He tends to do
Precipitate
that.
your fuss, not of me, but of the grand goal of all things.
Yep, what he said.
Okay. That's what I'll think about then. Great.
All
Okay,
right,
well,
Alan, you ready to drive our little truck again?
yeah, I'll drive it again. Let's land first.
Well, of course.
On the road again.
Nice.
So he heads over to everyone takes their spots at the front of the ship to help drive. Being as there is no overall government here, as we approach the Hive Market, and you can indeed see the giant mountain from outside orbit, or from low orbit, like she said. So we know where we're going, but we are not contacted like we were on Castrovel, and for those of you who have been doing this for a while, Absalom Station, like you normally would by a spaceport, who's like, hey, give us your ID number, etc., and we'll tell you where to land. You literally, as you're going down, it's a little bit hectic because it's like a free-for-all. There's no one directing traffic. There's no official landing pad. It's just people driving and landing wherever the fuck they want near this hive market. So Alan is going to have to try to not crash into other people as we try and find an open spot of sand to land on.
Can we like activate disco mode lights to like get everyone to fuck off?
Disco mode lights. I don't think you bought that particular upgrade for your transport.
We'll buy next
dang,
time.
I knew I forgot something.
Yeah, we'll buy it next time. We'll buy it next round.
Yeah.
Yep. And as we land, we do see the or as we get close to landing, we see the establishment of the hive market, which itself looks like it is a permanent marketplace that has been built outside of the side of the mountain. And you can see there are a bunch of underground lava tunnels that snake through the edge and lead into this area. It doesn't look quite like it's large enough to be a metropolis or a city, but it is surrounded entirely by sort of like sandstone walls, and much of the buildings are made of the same stuff. And it looks like the buildings themselves are so packed close to one another that they have just like small streets that all the sort of like chaos of the other ships landing, they're all landing outside of the walls. So we're going to have to land outside and then drive our way in and figure out where we're going. But you guys now can do a aid check on piloting to try and help Mr. Allen not crash into a neighboring ship. Nice. We got +2 so far.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Drive with heavy intention, my friend. And if we crash, we will be the victor.
Just put her down right over there.
Right, so with 2 assists, we get a +4 to this. Oh,
Fuck.
getting
He
the hang
is
of
the
this.
pilot.
Yeah.
The
He
chosen
put her
one.
down right
Dude,
over
you guys
there.
are smurfing. Damn.
Also, I'll prompt you guys a few of these times just so you guys like get in the habit of trying to think about this sort of thing. But I probably won't remember all the time. If anyone wants, they can do a culture check to know about the planet or the hive market and see what you know about this area like ahead of time.
I don't have any ranks in culture, so we can't roll it, right? Or
No,
can
you're
we?
welcome. You're welcome to try. Yeah, it's just like if you don't have any ranks, it's like you're limited in what you can learn.
Is
Jeez, you
the
just
swarm,
dumb bodyguard.
is the swarm on this planet?
Yes, it is very hot. It's a basically entirely desert planet.
Oh, apparently, I think that's a different thing than what I'm talking about.
Oh, swarm.
Oh no, it's not a swarm planet.
Oh, okay.
I thought you said warm.
Yeah, I don't know shit about this.
Okay, yeah, Shizu and Irvin don't know anything, but the Rizzler and Alan both know a few things about the planet. We already knew where the hive market was, which maybe that was why it was extra easy, because I don't know, I've been here before, so we were like, oh yeah, let's land. We do also know that even though we were told the desert outside of the hive market isn't safe and the hive market is usually all right, we do know that if dust storms strike the city, it's almost always accompanied by a raider attack on the actual city. So most people, when a dust storm starts coming, retreat to the lava tubes, and they use them as kind of like shelters to hide. And if you don't get the time, like you're just asked out of luck, basically.
Oh, we're losing you, Chris.
I'm pretty sure Chris's internet just died in front of us.
Yeah.
That's your dial-up. Perfect timing.
Hey,
Well
it's
done,
me,
well done.
Giovanni!
Oh,
Hey.
Giovanni! You're back!
Oh shit! Do we have a new GM?
Yeah, Giovanni.
Wait, what?
Alright, give
GM,
us...
DM, whatever, dude.
We need a
okay.
5-minute D&D adventure.
Intervention? Get water? Let Chris's fucking router cool down or whatever?
Oh my god. Incredible.
4 Ninja Turtles enter the tavern while you three are having a pizza.
Damn it, Giovanni! Fuck you, hey, get out of here!
I throw a beer bottle at Raphael.
Roll a 1d20.
Nat 20! Let's fucking go!
Dude!
I just killed Raphael the Ninja Turtles with a beer bottle.
The three of them like freak out and start
like a
dragging his
beer
body
bottle.
out.
I can't believe
Alright, I'm
I
gonna get
wasted
some
a
water.
fucking nat 20 on a fake D&D game.
And then one of the pizza chefs in the back with weird claws that he stabs and slices the pizza with, and wears full metal armor,
And kind
says
of
he's shredding
vaguely
the
looks like
pizza.
a ninja.
Yeah, like, interesting.
With one of the turtles dead, I can exact my revenge on that Splinter.
Finally, my plan.
Finally, I can kill all the Ninja Turtles once and for all. Wow.
He like puts a dagger on the pizza. And is like, this will be the topping. I don't know.
It's time to make turtle soup. You know?
Well, I don't know if Chris informed you, but I have been DCing a lot today. So, I mean,
Yeah, that's good.
I didn't DC for about an hour into the session. That's cool.
Yeah.
Well,
And it was a
we
quick
advanced
one.
the second campaign a little bit.
Yeah.
Raphael's
Second
dead.
campaign was when I rolled a nat 20. I killed Raphael, the Ninja Turtles,
Nice. You
by
level up?
throwing a beer bottle at him. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Oh, perfect.
God, Giovanna, what a guy. What a DM he is. Chris is just getting water real quick.
Yeah. What part in the explanation of our checks did I get cut off at?
You're saying that we had been here before, that's why it was easy to find a parking spot. Something about the desert, how when dust storms roll through, it's always paired with a bandit attack, and then it cut out.
Okay.
God, first aid and sex supplies would make a great fucking like adult store.
Yeah, it would.
Like,
Or even like
a speakeasy almost.
yeah, I was also
Like a
saying it'd be a
false
really good
front.
like rock band where the lead guy is like really sexy and wears tight leather pants, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, first aid and sex supplies is a great band name.
Yeah.
Amazing. I can't believe I wasted a nat 20 on a fucking beer bottle assault. I'll take it.
That's gonna be you wasted your first initiative roll. That's what I'm guessing your next roll would have been.
Probably. Either an initiative or just like a perception check. But it's definitely going to be something more serious like an initiative roll. I don't know though. I've improved initiative. My initiative rolls are kind of fucking cracked.
Welcome back, Chris.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Chris.
Welcome
Thank
back. Can we just pass it along? Okay. As I was saying, the other thing we knew was that this planet is home to a variety of species. There are some red-skinned humanoids called Hilki. There's Yosakois, or Yosakis. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. These are all like
I said
aliens.
Yosoki.
Oh, Yosoki. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
These are like in the player races thing. If you want to know like about them,
They're
basically, you can
rat
check
people.
there. Yes.
Cool.
And basically the only native inhabitant to this planet is a dying race called the Kulan, which neither one of us knows very much about because there's not very many of them left. That's all that we know about them. So everyone else is basically visitors who just came to the hive market. So you're liable to see any sort of creature on this planet because like Irvin so excitedly announced, there's no law here. The only law that you're aware of in the hive market is to not steal from people. So everything else is pretty much go.
I mean, don't
Buy
get caught.
anything. Yeah. What is this?
That looks like a
Hmm?
D20.
Did it just spawn on you when you rolled that 20?
Oh,
What?
maybe it did?
That's weird.
You're
What?
shitting 20.
I'm gonna delete it. I don't know why
there.
it spawned.
I
What the
oh.
heck?
What? It must have, but that's... Oh, weird. Okay.
Okay.
Huh.
Uh-huh. What did we? Oh yeah, we just landed. We did all the roll, everything. I got like totally distracted from
No,
that
you're
DC
good.
and stuff. Okay. So we get out. We've got another 16-hour issue to deal with from unloading. We still are on track for being 2 days early when we've arrived, so we don't have to worry about that. Is everyone helping? Does Urban have a plot again to shorten the time frame on this? What are we looking at?
Rizzler's
Are
gonna
we
get
just-
right into it, start unloading.
So wait, where are we right now then?
So
We're
we
at-
have landed on the sand outside the walls of the hive market. We got a really good check, so he managed to get us within 2 miles of the actual wall. So it's not a very far distance at all.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Great job, Alan. Let's get to work.
Are there dune
yeah.
worms on this planet?
Oh my God.
I say openly.
Alan's like, I hope not.
Does anyone know their mating call?
If I did, I'd never tell you.
Yeah, why do you want to know that?
Well, we could ride a dune worm with all
No.
our supplies.
We have a
can't do that.
truck.
It's a hover truck, even.
It's not even to get sand in its tires.
Hey,
Get to loading, Irvin. That's an order.
The captain, let's go.
Sure.
Oh my god, wait, Peter, I'm traumatized by the photograph. I can't continue playing until it's swapped back to the Rizzler.
What?
Oh, that's just my profile photo.
Oh, it's just my profile photo.
What's wrong with it?
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Alright, so we are.
Oh, wait. Oh,
Unloading. Oh,
I didn't realize it.
Swapped over to the main one.
Well, because I only have names listed down below, so I don't
yeah,
see
same.
the picture.
Wait, how did I...
Oh my
I'm
God, that's
traumatized.
awesome!
No. How do I hide the photographs down below? That's my only question.
You go to your settings, audio,
Settings,
audio, video,
audio, video.
then click into video display, and it's that first option.
Chris, you didn't write an about me on your Roll20 page.
Names only.
didn't write
There we
about
go.
what?
Chris, you didn't write on your. There's nothing here on your about me.
What did you just link?
Other
Oh,
Chris, other Chris didn't write anything either. What the fuck?
are you looking at our user profiles for Roll20?
Yeah.
Yeah, from the Roll20 game. You
I'm
can
not
just
gonna
click on the
write
player.
anything on that.
What do you mean? I wrote something.
Bones made over 100 rolls on Roll20. Pog. Let's
Nice.
go.
Okay.
Made over 1,000 rolls. Pog. Made over 5,000 rolls. What the fuck?
You want to see
It is.
my page? Holy fuck.
Wow.
You wrote
Taming's
a fucking novel, Taming, and you talk about Dostoevsky a lot. Like, a lot.
Possessed
No.
by Fyodor
What
Dostoevsky.
is this? What the fuck?
I am even inclined to suppose that towards
There's
the
no
end,
character
he
limit,
had
I
been
found
entirely
out.
forgotten everywhere. Oh no! Wait, you just copied and pasted Dostoevsky. What's
There's
happening?
there's no character limit, I found out. They didn't put one in, so you just put an entire book.
Is that what you did? You just put in an entire Dostoevsky book?
Yes.
Honestly, no notes. That's phenomenal. No notes.
You're an enigma sometimes, I think.
44 forum posts?
Oh yeah, I tried to do recruiting. It did not turn out well. I have horror stories, so I could tell. But-
I'm learning a
wanna
lot
hear
about
this.
you all of a sudden, Taming.
Taming.
I wrote one.
Clearly, you participated in 44 of them.
All right, this is gonna get the loading.
Yeah, okay. So with all four of us actually helping, we cut it down to 6 hours, which in the desert heat is excruciating and made only worse by the fact that when we try and cool off in the ship, we have no AC. So it's
Rough.
generally a miserable time.
Lovely. I love the heat. It burns.
It's not good. I'm getting sunburn already. I haven't been outside this long ever.
My. I should have worn something a little lighter because he's still in his fucking leopard coat.
He's just like drenched in sweat.
Yeah, he is soaked.
Just for the aesthetic.
Dude,
I love it.
You don't mess with the stees.
Hilarious. Okay. Do you guys have any, off the top of your heads, plan on finding the address of the place we're going?
We
Does
could probably
Rizzler have-
send...
He's gonna look it up on the wrist phone.
Yeah, the Google Maps. I was going to say.
Perfect. Okay. It does indeed work. I just wanted to ask to see if you guys would figure it out or if you guys would be
Yeah.
like, fuck, how do we find it? I'm like, we are in the future. You have the internet.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
You
actually
find
gonna look up
the-
their Spacetogram account before actually looking up the...
Nice. You see, it looks like it hasn't been updated in years. It's a very old business page with like expired deals and all this other sort of
Perfect.
stuff. And you're like, cool. I don't think they have anyone that works on their IT department.
Yeah. But an address, though?
Yes, there is an address.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
Well, their social media team is awful, but I do have an address for this Importium.
Importium. All right, Alan, can you get us there?
Yeah, it doesn't look too far. It's just some tight angles on the alleyways where we're going, but we'll deal with it. I'm
Don't
apparently an
worry,
expert
Shizu's
pilot.
great at giving directions. He has an arm for each direction.
Yeah, I can point that direction. I can point that direction. I can point that direction. I can point that direction.
It's not helpful if we don't need to go in all of them at once.
Well, you know.
You never know.
True, but I appreciate the enthusiasm with which you assist me.
10 digits is more precise than 4 arms.
I don't think that tracks.
He's just like looking at his hands. Like, is that?
Oh, goodness.
Shizu's stupidity is gonna get him in trouble soon enough.
It's not even
Alright.
stupidity.
And it's
Willingness to listen.
blissful ignorance.
So yeah, Irvin's gonna drive Alan to blow his brains out.
All right.
Now we know what happened to the last pilot.
Literally. He stepped off the ship in a rage after like the 15th sleepwalking incident.
Oh, see, I was thinking that Irvin like opened the airlock in his sleepwalking incident.
Oh, it just murdered him on accident.
It's manslaughter.
Okay. So it doesn't take very long. It is a little bit of a, it's not necessarily a bumpy ride since it's a hovercraft, but it's a little tense of a ride with all the narrow corners, trying not to spill the cargo. But we are not harassed, nor do we crash. So we make it the short trip to Ka Imports. We see it is a large, square, 3-story building made of the local sandstone with oval windows. There's a wide double door up front and a loading door in the rear where we have driven our truck, cover truck. The building's metal parts have long ago looked like they rusted over completely. And as we arrive, you see a couple of the red-skinned Hilki workers. They are on like a little ladder, essentially, and they are pulling down a big neon sign that reads "Ka Imports," and one of them's like handing it to his friend beneath him. And you see leaning against the wall next to them is a new sign, similar design though, but it says Ichihara Imports.
Ooh, did you guys go through a big fancy buyout?
The guy like looks back as we're getting out of your truck or getting out of our truck. And he's like, it's not ours. We were just told to switch the signs. We don't work
We
there.
have a delivery. Who do we need to speak to?
Oh, don't worry about that, Shizu. I'm already on it. And he starts walking inside.
Shizu's gonna flank him. the Rizzler's got into trouble in shootouts before.
All right, so Alan, Irvin, or I don't know if Irvin follows. Shizu, Alan, and Rizzler go. I'm gonna have to ask this every time. Are you following?
Is anyone like looking shifty eye at our truck?
Ooh.
There's a couple people that are nearby, but you can do a perception to see if anyone's like in particular eyeing our shipment.
Okay, 14.
You don't see anyone that looks suspicious, just some local passerbyers and a couple other people being like, "That's a big fucking truck full of berries."
I'm gonna stand guard and look menacing.
Nice.
You stay on that side of the truck. Okay, so you head over to the doors. As you get there, you see through the windows, the inside of it looks like it might be a closed building. Like there's no lights on the inside, so through the windows, everything looks dark on the inside. And when you knock on the doors, it makes sort of like an echoing metal clang, much like Taming was doing with the soundboard earlier. But there's no answer immediately.
Should we go around front?
Rizzler's gonna knock again. But
Knock
use
again.
The secret knock.
What is
Oh,
his
no.
secret knock?
That was it.
Nice.
That was crazy.
Perfect. That was it exactly.
How'd you
How'd you know?
All right, the door does indeed open,
Yes.
and this time you see on the other side it is a massive Shobhad, which is a four-armed alien that is roughly 12, 13 feet tall with large
fuck.
tusks.
Shit.
He opens the door. In one hand, he's got like tactical combat armor on. In one hand, he has a large spear, and the other hand, he has looks like some sort of automatic cannon. He is threatening, but not, or he looks threatening, but he is not currently threatening you. But as he opens the door, he just gruffly looks down at our group and is like, "What?"
Hi.
Delivery.
We have a delivery of yarrow berries. I was told we're supposed to speak to celiac. Like the disease.
Is Siski.
Oh,
That was
Siski, of course. So sorry. We have her shipment of berries.
She doesn't work here anymore.
Oh? Go on.
He just kind of like stares at you for a second, lets out a long sigh. Come here. Turns around and walks into the dark building.
Okay.
You have a dark building following the 12-foot alien. Let's go.
Alan just like glances at Shizu and is like, huh?
Whatever Rizzler says.
He at least takes out his phone to turn on the light so we can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, as we walk, it becomes clear that this large alien fellow can see in the dark, so he didn't need it. But, oh yeah, I forgot. Oh my gosh, I'm like failing my job. That's what he looks like.
Fantastic.
And yes,
That's
he's
a
got his
scary
little
boy.
tusk. He is a large fella. And he leads us into the area. In the warehouse itself, it's very dark, so we can't see very far with our little phone lights, so we don't get a sense of what is inside the building anymore. But our footsteps do kind of echo, so it gives us the sense that it's probably pretty empty currently. And he leads us off to the side where there's a small, relatively dark room again. There's only one light in here, and it looks like it's just a little fucking light bulb that's been turned on, and it's illuminating this office. And there is another one of these large aliens who is guarding the door to the office. And inside the office is one of the red-skinned people, and she is currently flipping through papers, looking very bored at this very disheveled office. And here's what she looks like.
Wonder what her name is.
You hear her name immediately from the alien who was leading us. Is Ansley. There's people here that say they're here to sell something. And you see the woman, she like drops the most recent paper that she was looking for on the desk that's there. She's like, oh God, I'm so bored. So thank the grandmother that you're here. What do you need? What anything to help me not look at these papers anymore?
Oh, yeah, paperwork. Bore snore, am I right? Hi.
Yeah.
Till last millennium.
The name's Captain. Captain Rizzler. He doesn't quite grasp
Shizu
that.
looks at him like, is that your first name?
He doesn't quite grasp it yet, but yeah. We're with EJ Corp. We have a shipment of berries, and we're told to speak to Seaski, but your very handsome friend told us that she no longer is of your employ.
Yeah. So we'll pause for 1 second. In particular, I want Shizu to do a culture check.
Lovely.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Continue on. Nothing happened.
Interesting.
So she's like,
what
oh,
is
yeah.
Jesus supposed to know?
She was never in my employ, but my company now owns it. Well, not my company, but the company I work for now owns this shop.
Oh,
Unfortunately, whatever contract you had with her is void. So, sorry.
well, damn it. Do you know where she went, at least?
Family
Or-
emergency. Left town, I heard.
Damn. Well, who are we going to say? He kind of turns and addresses the room in the most sarcastic way. Like, whoever are we to sell these berries, these 50 tons of expensive, rare, and might I say delicious yarrow berries? Like, what a conundrum we found ourselves in. And he, like, kind of just looks back at Ainsley, like,
I'll let you use that as your diplomacy
yeah,
check.
like, you want to buy some berries, girl?
Yeah, basically.
How about a
Nice.
23?
Holy shit!
She looks at you at first when you like begun the spiel. She was like, "Oh, I know where this is fucking going," and she had an expression like she was not interested. But as you turn back to her, she looks like pretty amused with the whole distraction. It's like, you know what? I'll do you a solid. How much were you gonna sell them for?
How much were we gonna sell them for?
Oh yeah, They didn't tell us a specific number in the game or anything like that. But you have a number, so you like tell her
Yeah.
that. And she's like, I will, because I don't need these berries. I'll do 50%.
70.
50.01%.
69.
That's a diplomacy check!
She laughs.
No.
It's like, I like you, but honestly, I don't need. What am I gonna do with 50 tons of yarrow berries? I don't need those. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Open
you
a
ever-
smoothie shop? I don't know.
Have you ever had a yarrow berry?
No.
Shizu,
Would
care to
yeah.
serve one of these fine berries to this beautiful woman?
I would love to. Shizuko's kind of stomping out. This is kind of ridiculous to him.
Hey,
I'm
you
gonna
come
let the
back with
Rizzler
other
do his
berries?
thing, and I'm gonna go and procure a little sample platter for her.
Yeah, it's all nicely cut up and shit. Ooh.
Do you take your time to get some out there? Is Irvin doing anything while he's hanging out, or does he like comment when he sees Shizu come back out to collect some berries?
I've drawn arcane runes in the sand all around the top.
Jesus
Thus
Christ.
protecting it
He's
from
trying
all
to
evil.
teleport our ship.
Alright, just make sure you don't blow anything up as usual, okay?
No promises have ever been made in history, only threats.
My God.
All right, well, you have fun with those threads.
My God.
I'm gonna go back inside with the berries.
Okay. You come back with the berries. She looks them over, takes one, tastes it, in exaggeratingly slow, awkward silence as she's just sitting there eating this berries, watching you guys. She's like, it's a good berry. It's
Very
really
good
hot. It's very refreshing. Okay, here's what I'll do. 50%.
51.
She's a bitch. Oh shit.
That's only going to pay for 50% of his retirement. He's going to only half retire.
Yeah, he's gonna be so mad at us.
You basically know if you only get 50%, you can either give the company the amount of money they're supposed to get from the commission, or you could pay the guy, not both. Like, someone's going to be upset.
Hell yeah. 51%. Just for a little extra sugar for daddy.
The 1% is the sugar for daddy.
Yes, sir.
Fair enough.
You know what? I never liked my dad, so I'll give you the extra 1%
Wait,
he should have got.
the 1% should be
you've gotta-
100% on the box that we got as an extra. It should just be 100% on that one box.
Oh, so you just want her to buy the extra box and then still pay the 50?
Yeah.
Do you want to make that offer?
I'm not there, but
I know, I'm asking Pete.
No, let's
take
stick
your
with
idea.
51. No. Let's stick with the 51. Because that way we still get a crate.
It's true. We
We have 51% on 50 crates. Oh, yeah.
isn't the crate going to go bad though?
In 2
Not a-
days, yeah.
Well, I mean, we could...
Our crate will, yeah. We could find someone else in the hive market to sell it to if we want.
Or, fucking just cool little rations.
Or
2
yeah,
days.
anytime.
I mean, we can't go
For
through
2
a
days.
ton, but,
Yeah. It's...
Okay. Yeah, 51%. I'll buy them.
You've got yourself a deal.
Rizzler, are we losing money on this?
Shizu, we don't have another option.
When you're right, you're right. And you?
I
You're
was like,
always right!
What's gonna happen to us from the company if we don't? Like, who's gonna pay the other 50?
Alan, do you have an alternative plan?
We have 2 days. Maybe we look for someone else to sell it to in this market.
Rizzler, maybe we
She's
should
like,
go and weigh our options.
We've already agreed verbally.
There was no
You're gonna
handshake.
That's bad manners.
There's a sign-off for every delivery, madam. And he points over to Shizu, who's, like, holding a clipboard and a pen. Like,
Clipboard in one hand and in the other.
that's a good idea, Alan. You almost lost us a lot of fucking money. And by you, I mean me.
Yeah, way to mess it up, Shizu.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Didn't
You
mean
got
to.
the clipboard. It's obviously your fault.
Yes,
Well-
obviously it's my fault.
Well, well, Ainsley, tell you what. Let me add a little amendment, if you will. If we don't find somebody to sell these berries to in the next 36 hours, they're all yours for 49%.
Deal. I like that.
Very well. All right,
Very
boys.
well.
Let's go meet some people and sell some berries.
Nice.
Here's how
Okay.
it goes to the bar.
You go to the bar.
Very well.
Yep.
Very well.
Very well.
Oh my
All
God.
right. All right, so Rizzler's going to the bar. Do they even let us out? Are they gonna like fucking hold us up for our berries now?
No, they escort us out. The large alien shoves us out of the door and is just like, bye. The door closes immediately. Alan's like, we're fucked.
Irvin, what have you done to the ship?
My, what a pretty design.
I just stare at you.
All right.
It's
Rizzler,
all
where are
on
we
the
gonna
ground
find this-
before us.
Do I know how to read runes or signs or whatever he's been writing down in the sand? Is this a culture check?
You
Probably
can
not.
Try mysticism check.
Ah, fuck.
Wow.
You do actually recognize this symbol. You're not sure to which alien species this symbol belongs or originates from, but it is a warding off of evil symbol.
Let's see
Well
how
done,
well I
Irvin.
did on it, I guess.
Very well done. Very well done, actually.
It's
Pretty good rune.
fucking, yeah,
Damn!
perfectly drawn in the sand, actually.
Flawless. Holy shit, it's a 28. God damn.
You are a mysticistic boy.
Yes.
Mysticistic boy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, that's a
Exactly
word.
what I would have called it. Yep.
Mm-mm.
All right, Rizzler, where are we going to go to scrounge up someone to sell these berries to?
Well, if I know where to find depressed men with too much money, it's the bar on Akaton. And he just fucking waltzes through.
Why am I not surprised that he's going to the bar?
Wait, what about the original buyer?
Begrudgingly follow after him.
The buyer fell through.
Find them!
What do you mean find them? Find the original buyer?
Siski? She's out of town on family emergency. You know what that means. She was fucking murdered by these people we just spoke to.
That would be bad. Not a good thing.
Yeah, but this is a lawless wasteland. Literally. And he kind of like points around. Like,
That's a good point. So I'm gonna not investigate where she went then. That seems like a bad idea.
I feel like if you're going to, you shouldn't go alone. This place is awfully rough. And me and Shizu have some daddies to meet at the bar.
I guess so.
This is
I feel like
my-
she's just been like co-opted into like going to the bar to be like a wingman like a couple too many times.
I feel like I'll go to the bar too.
okay. You guys all go to the bar. I'm gonna drive our truck back to the ship, so it's not just parked here in the sun, because that probably will make the berries go bad faster. And then I'm gonna get on the net and I'm gonna look for a buyer in Hive Market websites.
Good
So
plan. Well
Damn.
done, Alan.
better than
Thank-
talking to poor people at the bar.
Thank goodness we have you, Alan. My strategy only works like 1% of the time.
But it's 1% for daddy, so it works every time.
Yeah, I was gonna say 1% off leaves us with the
Nice!
49 that we're gonna get in 2 days. So
Amazing.
okay, good luck. You guys head to basically a little dive bar that the Rizzler knows about for some reason because he's been here
Yeah.
before.
It's the Rizzler.
Yeah, he's just been everywhere. You head down. It's a dimly lit area, and there's a scattering of different aliens there. As I said, there's not really any predominant race here. It's pretty cramped, and it is pleasantly cool in here as the bar is literally underground, so the whole thing is like natural insulation and things like that. And as you head up to the barkeep, you see an alien that you are positive you have met on several occasions, but every time you've met him, you've gotten drunk, and so you can't, for the life of me, remember his name. But he's like, the Rizzler! Dude, it's been a while. How is your internet thing going? Remember, I know you were going to start the whole thing, but you hadn't got it off yet.
My dear friend, how good it is to see you. Oh, yes, my Galaxy Fans account, it's going splendidly. I have 3 subscribers right now, and I've only been at it for 6 months.
Only 3? What happened? I thought you said it was going to pop off and you were going to be the next big thing.
I'm still going to be the next big thing. It takes a little time.
Right. Like how much time? It's been a couple months.
I just have to get out there, man. Like,
Rizzler's like actually getting deflated for like the first time ever.
he drops the fucking facade for all of 5 seconds.
Just like, come on, man, I'm trying my best.
Like, all right, well, what are you doing back in town?
Oh, we have a lot of berries to sell because I have to be a fucking shipping agent to pay the
it's going
bills.
bad. Bad, huh?
Yeah, so now I have 50 tons of these yarrow berries out in the fucking desert. He's already
You have
he's
50
just pounding
tons of berries.
pounding drinks at this point. He's like, I
He's
know.
like already just poured them.
Who am I
Wow.
supposed to sell them to?
I'll give you, and he throws out a number, which, I mean, you have Irvin with you, so he can very quickly do the math and realize it's only 30% of what you guys need.
No, I can't do that. I need the
That's like
money.
10%.
Oh, Jesus. He kind of looks back at Irvin and then back to his drinking buddy. Be like, no, I can't do that. You know me. Whenever I
if
do
that's
something,
10%,
I
can't,
do it.
That's too much.
That's fine. Do you know any rich people here? There's
Rich?
unreasonably
No.
wealthy merchants passing through that happen to have an affinity for fruit.
That's so weirdly specific. No, I don't know anyone like that.
Oh, it's
Do you know who we
fine.
can talk to?
I mean, you could just go to some of the bigger stalls in the market square, I guess, and just ask around, but like, just throwing shots in the dark.
Oh shit, Chris's internet's dying again.
God damn it.
Wait,
Okay.
wait.
Is there a Jamba Juice on this planet?
You can become like the mainline retailer for the Jamba Juice.
Holy fuck. Jamba Juice featuring
All right.
yarrow berries, an exclusive supply brought to you by
Yeah.
EJ Corp.
That could sell. That
Oh,
could
yeah.
be pretty profitable.
Are you there? Am I still frozen?
Yeah, you are.
No, you're good.
Or,
You're
sorry.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, you are here. Not yeah, you are frozen.
Okay. Thank you. Fuck, what was the last thing you said before I froze?
Is there a Jamba Juice?
No, there's not a Jamba
Juice. God damn it.
Damn it!
Oh, he was saying you could go to the market square and
Yeah.
just like ask vendors, but that's like, who knows if that'll work?
Maybe I'll go and check on Alan. Rizzler, are you okay to walk?
I'm gonna be fine. I need to find
like-
somebody to talk to about these
He's already
berries.
wasted on berries.
Finally, his mind is no longer lucid with the thoughts of this world. Finally, he can embrace the final beyond.
Irvin, that's final beyond. Can we tell people about this? He's like pointing out the door, like towards the other market stalls.
They would not understand.
But they would understand some cold hard cash.
The final beyond sold for money? Be God, you're mad!
No, we just market these yarrow berries as a path to the great beyond.
And then we lace them with poison.
Well, that's a little literal, don't you think?
There is no other way but the literal. The figurative exists within the literal. There is no writing that does not have the real world behind it.
Jesus Christ. You've really done your research, my friend. Then he wanders out into the market. Jesus fucking Christ, Taming. I'm trying to keep it together and stay in character. You throw the most unhinged but like wildly intelligent fucking themes at me and all the time completely catches me off guard.
Rizzler, close your mind and open your eyes.
Jesus Christ.
See the market in your new way.
This is going to be the most difficult character I've ever had to DM for.
Woo! No kidding.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh my god. Okay, so Irvin and a drunk Rizzler can do a diplomacy check in the markets to look for a buyer. While Shizu heads back to the ship, he sees that Alan got the car there. The berries are parked under our ship, and they're in the shade, but he probably got there and realized, oh, it's a 16-hour job to put these back in the ship. I'm not doing that by myself. Yeah. So they are just parked under the ship, but at least they're in the shade and not in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so when you head upstairs to find, or not upstairs, but into the ship to find him, he is at his computer And so yeah, you come in. He's like, okay, I have found a buyer, but it's for less than what the lady is offering, but by 5%. So I'm sure if I have more time, I might be able to find someone who's willing to give us more than that.
All right. Can I help you with that in any way? Currently, the Rizzler and Irvin, I don't know, they're walking around the stalls and they're quite inebriated already. So I don't
I think
know
I'm
how
just
well
like
that's
hyping him up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like his front man. This is the Rizzler. Don't you ever meet him?
It's like, you can make me some coffee.
Sure, coffee sounds great. He's gonna
Thanks.
go and just make Alan some coffee.
Alex, you see him, and he actually seems like extremely comfortable. Whatever he's doing to try and find buyers, it seems like he's used to doing this sort of thing. Apparently, so he's just like
So,
in the
Alan,
zone on his computer.
yeah.
yeah.
So like, once the coffee is finished. So, Alan, you do this a lot.
I used to buy and trade stocks. That was my job before this
Oh
one.
my god, he's
Well,
a
perfect.
penny stock
Yeah.
player.
Yeah,
Fucking
it
awesome.
sounds like this is the perfect application of your skill set. I'll leave you to it. Here's your coffee.
Thank you. Like without even looking up, he just takes a sip of the coffee and the.
Oh my
Literally.
god, get him some cocaine. Really put him in the zone.
Drugs.
Huh?
Irvin from like miles away is like,
I'm needed.
it's drugs.
I sense a disturbance in my nose.
You never get it.
Yeah.
It's like
All right.
visually.
Oh my god.
So meanwhile, Irvin is around hyping up the Rizzler, who's just going up to people drunkenly, being like, "Want to buy some berries?" And
Yeah.
most people are like, "Get the fuck away from me! What the fuck is happening?" But you do eventually get your coherent message through to a couple people, and because it's so hot, you do sober up pretty quick out
Yeah,
there.
that's fair.
You just like sweat it out, basically.
Is
But
that how it works?
I mean,
Probably.
uh,
Yeah, it checks out.
because he's got to drink a bunch of water while he's out there to not dehydrate too. So
Good
he's just like, it's
point.
flushing his system real quick.
Good point.
Oh, whatever. It's not important. I'll tell you later. Anyway,
Okay.
Eventually you found one buyer while you were drunk who said he's willing to give you 35%.
Oh my
And then
god.
later, when you were sober, you found a different buyer who's willing to give you 45%. But so far, no one at 50 or above.
Those bastards.
We must build our own venture.
And that check would basically be the most of that day, basically. So you're like,
Yeah.
the sun's getting ready to go down. You're like, it's time to fucking go back and go to sleep.
These
We have to load-
motherfuckers.
No one wants my berries. Do we have to load the berries back into the ship or what?
It is up to us if we want to leave them out in the shade under our ship overnight. So yeah, how confident do we feel that they're okay just in the middle of the sandy desert?
Can I do a
Not.
lifetime check?
You can. Nice. You know,
Finally do my job.
yeah. So when you and the Rizzler get back, you see the state of the berries underneath the ship. Irvin realizes it probably won't ruin them, but it will certainly, just being out in the elements, even though it's colder in the desert at night, it will probably speed up the deterioration process. And even though we had 2 days, if we leave them out all night, we would probably have to get rid of them tomorrow or they're going to go bad.
The final
Mostly.
countdown is 24 hours.
I'm assuming that means that we can leave them out overnight. Otherwise, we probably have to load them back in. Rizzler, what do you think?
Alan, you said you had a buyer?
He just like leaned back from his computer after hours and he's like, only for 45%.
Damn it, that's what I was getting too.
Might even be the same guy. I'd be annoyed if it was, but maybe. I could try again tomorrow.
Yeah, let's keep trying.
Did I notice any ventures that would be similar to what they're doing but would be improved with these berries? Like, I don't know. like what we said, a smoothie earlier, or like a cult ritual or whatever,
What?
or like a drug.
No, you don't.
Oh,
Because you
yeah,
don't
can
know
we-
enough about the berries itself. You don't know what applications they have in other industries.
Okay.
Irvin, with the spare crate of berries, I want you to start trying to make liquor and wine.
On it.
He takes the spare.
I'll need the chili sauce that's gone bad for 3 years. Flakes of an Iron Maiden.
You don't need to tell me this. It's all in the kitchen.
What's an Iron Maiden? How did we put those? I need the backstory. What happened?
And crying to this flask.
It was a
Cry.
I already shed all my tears today, Irvin. Also, the flakes of the Iron Maiden, it was the craziest night on Eox. You'd never see anything like it. Really scored on that one.
I remember that night.
gonna start trying to make booze, or I guess it would be like a fruity wine or whatever. I don't know.
Booze.
Be a fruity wine. It's berries. So you can do. Let's call that a life science check.
Fuck.
Oh, no.
A 2?
You.
I'm
All
drinking.
of us go to sleep. Irvin stays up all night working, and in the morning you taste it, and it's like the absolute worst spoiled strawberry juice you've ever had in your life. You're like not sure what flavors went into it, but it's fucking rancid.
Oh, God.
The Iron Maiden flakes was the
Irvin.
correct.
You have, he's just like holding back, like just trying. You have, you've really outdone yourself this time. This is,
Thank you. I decided to add
Delicious.
welding fluid at the last moment.
I don't think that was the right call, Irvin.
it was
Alan
delicious.
didn't even drink it. He just smelled it and was like, "Oh no."
It was
No.
delicious, but you should definitely try to refine the recipe.
Alan's like, "We could have sold that for like 500 credits. That's wasted."
You gotta fucking spend money to make money.
The room
Yeah.
just covered in berries and like
We have
juice
down
everywhere.
like a million credits right now. We have not made anything.
My hands are stained.
We're gonna fucking buy her. Dude, I don't think we're ever gonna fight anyone to offload these berries to.
Out,
No,
damn
I'm
spot.
getting on
Out.
the computer right now. I'm getting on the computer right now. He just runs immediately and goes back to his laptop.
I'm gonna go and check on the berries that we left outside all night.
Oh,
You
come
go
with.
downstairs. Oh, okay. So both of you go downstairs. Irvin, are you heading down as well?
I'm just staring at my hands covered in berry juice, thinking about what I've wrought. And I start rubbing, and the berry juice does not go away, and I shout, "Out! Damn spot! Out!"
You just hear from down the hallway the sound of the door to Alan's room go. You fucking locked. Okay, so as Shizu and Rizzler go downstairs, the berries are where you left them. They look unmolested. They're still covered and everything like that. But you see in the distance, the two large 12-foot alien friends that you guys had met the other day are walking towards our ship.
Oh, okay. Is it the same one? Do I recognize him?
Yeah, same guys.
Oh, hello, my dear friends. You found us out here. However, can I be of service?
One of them, as he walks down, he stops and says, "Miss Ansley says she'll buy your fruit, but the price is 30% now."
Why?
Because they're gonna go bad tomorrow.
Oh, but that's not part of our deal. I'm going to have to decline.
They kind of like look at each other, and you see the one that wasn't talking just starts casually pulling out a magazine and loading it into his gun, and is just like making a really dramatic show of it. And then the first guy turns back to you and says, It's interesting because I don't remember asking. I'm telling you, she's buying them for 30%.
Oh, that's interesting. I don't remember giving you an option either. Mind thrust!
Oh, shit.
I'm going to fuck his brain!
Oh!
Okay, so Alan and Irvin are upstairs and can't hear
Oh, no.
anything.
Alright, hopefully it's all you, Rizzler.
Moving to the map.
Here we go.
Nice, dude. We're gonna fight these fuckers.
Okay,
Oh,
so
shit, I
you
did
can
roll
roll
that shit.
initiative, but Rizzler's going to get a surprise action because he just immediately launched into Mind Blast.
Oh, yeah.
Or Mind Thrust or whatever it was. What are these guys' initiative?
Okay.
Only +1.
Wow, I thought I rolled like shit. At least I'm not dead last.
In assuming gunfire goes off, Taming, me and you can roll initiative as soon as the next round starts. So first, before anything happens, Rizzler can do his Mind Thrust.
Yeah, so...
Oh, you already tapped it.
Yeah, and I'll go for the close guy. DC 14 will save.
Okay, he gets only +3.
Damn
Oh.
it.
Takes half damage, I believe.
So that'd be rounding down.
Yep.
5.
How much HP do these guys have? Okay, so he staggers back from the Mind Blast, and he's actually first. So he is going to... He already had his weapon loaded, so he wasn't doing it for
Yeah.
a dramatic sake. So he's just going to lift up his weapon and fire directly back at you. Doesn't look like there's any cover near him. No, he's just
No.
gonna stand there, just blast you.
Cool.
+6.
Jesus. That doesn't bode well.
I assume a 19 hits.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, God. They're gonna shoot the fuck out of us.
Take 8
All right.
damage.
Jesus Christ.
Goodness. At 0.
This is a fight that I wonder if we're qualified for. All right.
We'll be
I'm going Stolar Armor. All right, I'm
Stolar
level 1
Armor.
attuned. I'm gonna rush at him and swing, I guess. Can I do all that in a single turn?
I don't remember what your different things actions are. Is your turning on your armor an action, or is it just like a swift action, does it say?
I think it's considered a move action.
Okay, so you can do that or move.
Okay.
Or you can do that and move to them and then not attack.
Can I go into like a protective stance to try and block the Rizzler from any like fire or whatever?
You can stand in front of him, basically, and as long as they don't like move around to get a different angle, it will give him 2 AC as cover, because it's just like minor cover, basically. But that's about the best you can do to protect him.
All right, I'll step in front, take a defensive stance. I'm ready to go. That's all I have.
So you move there and then activate your armor, so you're at 1.
Yeah.
So, okay. Sounds good. Mr. Rizzler. Sorry, Captain.
Yeah, thank you. I'm just gonna shoot him with a laser pistol. Just pew pew.
Same guy.
Yeah. And a full attack. Fuck it. $13 and a 5.
5 does not hit, but the 13 does.
Nice.
Minimum damage.
I know. Shitty minimum damage, but
Yeah. Some spark on his armor, and he's like still reeling a little bit from the blast to his brain, but his friend that was trying to threaten you, he is going to He'll move forward a bit and try and hit Shizu with the pike that he's got.
Does that have like a 10-foot range so I can't swing back, I'm assuming?
Yeah, next turn you can 5-foot step and then swing at him if you want. But currently you cannot reach him. He's like just too far for you. And he gets plus. Blam. I assume 18 hits.
Yeah, 18 hits. Ow, dude! These fuckers!
Alright, this guy does hella damage. You guys started a fight when we're not there.
Look, man.
7 damage.
Oh. Okay, 7 damage?
Yep.
Cool.
Alright, next round, Irvin and Alan have heard gunshots, so we can roll initiative to be like, what the fuck is happening?
Damn.
All right.
Oh yeah, my initiative is not correct. Hold on. There it goes. Alan will jump off his computer, run down the stairs, open up the side cargo door bay door to look down the ramp and be like, "Oh, hi." This guy's like, "Sup?"
Yeah.
Because he was in his room, he probably had to use both his movement actions to get all the way down there and hit the door to open it. So he cannot do anything else right now to help you. This guy, he will try. He's gonna do an intimidate check to demoralize Alan and basically be like, "Shut the door. Go back inside." What did they get for intimidate? That's a lot. Oh, we only got 14. Alright, it does not work. Irvin, you may come on down. You're in the cargo area already because that's where your room is. So
I hear the commotion, and I load a syringe with my custom solution that I made, and I put it into a syringe and shoot it at the nearest guy.
The fucking
Nice.
Yarrowberry juice is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
He's gonna poison with the Yarrowberry concoction. Perfect.
It's gonna make him puke.
yeah.
This is gonna be just normalizing, just one attack. I don't think I'm very good at full attack.
No. Also, just for your sake, if you're too close when you do a range attack, they get a free attack on you. So I'll say you're like here to shoot them.
Oh.
That way you don't get stabbed for nothing. Man,
Never
you
hits.
cannot hit with this needle though. Yeah, it never hits.
Never hits.
You shoot it and it just bounces off his armor, and he looks at it and looks at you.
Oh, sorry, that was meant for my ally. Don't inject that into yourself. Can I do a deception?
Yes, you can.
Ooh.
Don't take those drugs I shot at you. Don't take it.
Damn it.
Hilarious.
Worth a try.
Wait, what, you know, I commend the effort.
He doesn't believe you. Alright, cheesy, sir.
Alright, I'm level 2 in terms of my attunement, and I'm gonna fucking 5-foot step forward, and I'm gonna fucking swing at the boy.
Nice. Full attack or regular?
If I full attack, doesn't that leave me, like, more susceptible to attacks afterwards? I still need to take a defensive stance to protect the captain.
No, the full attack just gives you a penalty on your attack, but you get to roll twice.
You're thinking of cleave.
Yeah, no, the thing that gave you penalties was either cleave or charge. If you charge someone, you get lower
I
AC
gotcha.
for 1 round.
Okay, so I am gonna full attack then. Full attack! Ha!
Nice, you hit him twice.
Nice. And max damage
Hell
on
yeah.
the second one. Yeah,
Yeah,
you rolled
yeah, that's
great.
sick.
Fuck yeah!
14
Assault
damage.
hammer swings.
Yeah, you bashed this guy the first one, and he just seemed like surprised that you had like the strength to actually hurt him through his armor. And you can see some of it like crunch inward, and it kind of staggers him back and just sets it up for the return swing with the hammer. And you just like hear one of his tusks shatter out of his mouth, and like blood starts spitting everywhere. Fuck that guy up.
Damn.
He is not looking good already.
Damn, gonna be in rush hour too.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, go be a rush hour too.
I'm gonna Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move behind these boxes just to take cover.
Nice.
I'm
No,
about
not
to
the
explode
arrow
next
berries.
turn, so
And then I think I'm gonna help Shizun gang up on this guy with a laser pistol.
sure.
Pew pew.
Damn.
12 again with a laser pistol does hit.
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
Oh, so 3 damage though. I'm like waiting for you to roll, but
Yeah.
it
Little
includes
sound
it.
effects.
Yeah, it's weird how the system doesn't let you roll the damage separately. I was so used to it with the other campaign.
Yeah, same. Alright, so he staggers back again from this blast. This one seems more effective than the one that hit the other dude, but he does not look healthy at all, but he doesn't seem like he wants to run away yet since he's still got his bud who's pretty healthy. So he's gonna swing on Chris, who's still not here yet, but or not back yet.
You don't need his consent.
Yeah, I'm getting his consent. Here, I hit him with his consent.
Oh, yeah, you definitely hit him.
That is so
7 more
hot.
damage. I'll just do it to his character. So.
How many fucking HP you hit me for?
For 7, you are now at 5
Jesus
HP.
Christ.
And so you fucked him up with your smashes, and while he was low, still reeling from it, he basically just turned around with 2 of his hands and stabbed you in the gut with his pike. So both of you guys have fucked each other up. Oh god. I drove the entire first combat. I don't know what my character does. Let's see. Alright, I have to do a bluff, intimidate, or stealth check. And then I do some bonus damage if I hit, or if I pass that.
Classic operative.
I didn't pass. Damn it.
With an 18,
Oh, no.
you did not?
The DC is really hard.
Ooh.
It's 20 plus the the creature's challenge rating, so I would have had to get 21.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit.
I know, what the fuck. Oh, I could have used computers. I forgot since I'm a hacker. Oh well.
Oh, yeah, no.
And my
That's okay.
computing
I'll
is
just die
better.
next turn. Don't worry about it.
Well, I still get to do an attack. I just don't get the
Okay.
bonus damage. Shoot my gun.
Notes. 30 extra bullets.
I have an extra clip.
It's
Nice.
a good idea. I have
Yeah,
extra
'cause I didn't want to
batteries.
forget it. Oh, nice. Okay, I fucked up on clicking the button, but I meant to full attack and shoot. Oh no, I can't shoot full attack. That's why. Duh. Never mind. I'm fucking up a bunch, but I missed either way.
That's okay.
And then this dude who's quite healthy. He's in a firefight with the Rizzler now that they decided not to shoot. Actually, no. I forgot that Irvin shot him with the fucking
Medicine.
syringe and then tried to lie to him. And the Rizzler's in cover now, so he's just going to turn around and start blasting into our cargo hold trying to shoot Irvin.
Golly.
Okay.
You're gonna be fine. Look, does 12 even hit your KAC?
I have 11. Okay.
Okay, never mind. I forgot we're level 1 and our AC is so awful.
Yeah, so we just get fucked up, dude.
God, get 10
Oh
damage.
my god, they're killing all of us! We're gonna wipe up!
Fuck you up. Alright, Irvin.
With
Yeah,
blood streaming down my shoulder, I look at him dead eye and say, "If it's a fight you want, it's a brawl of arms!" And I load another syringe and I go at him and try and stab him with the syringe.
Stab him!
The syringe.
Shooting has not worked. And I'm gonna die if he shoots me again. Alright.
Oh, my God.
You just run up and you're like, ah. You try to stab him, and again, the little needle of the syringe doesn't go through his thick metal armor, surprisingly. It just like dinks off and he just like shoves you back for a second.
Oh, my God, dude.
Easy, it'd be the hero we need to kill this guy.
Dude! I'm gonna explode! Where the fuck is my explodability?
Oh yeah, you're gonna
There it
explode
is. Supernova!
him. Nice.
Nice.
Reflex save for half damage. Okay. Why doesn't it include the DC in that post? That's annoying.
Fully. I don't know. Where? How would I add that?
Your DC will always be for your special abilities 10 plus half your level rounded down, plus your charisma modifier, I believe. What's your
my
it's your
charisma
casting
modifier
stat, right?
is 3.
Okay,
Huh?
yeah, that is. It's your casting stat, yeah.
Yeah.
So DC 14 then.
Yep.
Okay, so they get +4. First guy passed. Okay, both of them passed. But 4 damage. So kill this guy because he was so fucked up. And the other guy does get burned, and then your star level goes back down to 1.
Yeah. Also, my solar armor's off, so now I'm
yeah, you
my
can
EAC and my KAC is 11 instead of 12.
Well, so it's a standard action to blow up, right? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So you can turn it back on right now if you want. After you've blown up.
Then I re-enable.
Okay. Yeah, your armor explodes on him like a bomb and then reforms afterwards in the aftermath of this guy falling down and this guy like blocking a hand to cover his face from the burns. Rizzler.
I have 5 HP. Oh,
Yeah. Irvin's got 9 and no stamina. Rizzler's got 10, no stamina.
let's go.
Like the immediate panic when these guys started doing a lot of damage.
Mind
Yeah, just like,
thrust!
Alright, he's got to do another will save.
Yeah.
Which +4.
Yeah!
Nice,
8 damage,
failed.
baby!
Let's go.
Hit him with it.
For a second, I thought that was like my phone or something. And I was like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
It's a new
It's like
Amber
just
Alert.
subtle enough.
I was thinking of like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Mind Crush!
Oh my god.
That would be good.
Alright, so he staggers back from that, blood gushing out of his mouth from the attack. He doesn't have, a nose for him to bleed out of, but you also see a trickle of blood coming out of his ears. And as it comes
Sorry,
back to
doll.
his turn,
You didn't let me fuck you, so I had to fuck your brain. Just firing off one-liners this entire fight.
The bosses, they fucking doing like shitty one-liners.
The whole time.
Yeah.
Like, he is not taking this fight as seriously as he probably should.
Wait. Attack of opportunities, sir.
Yes, technically, you've got one. Sorry. My mistake,
I
thinking
swear
the
to
no
God.
strength scientist.
Yeah, if you stab 15
Wow.
with max
That-
damage.
And that has the drugs in it with the from the berries.
You're injecting this toxic berry wine into his bloodstream? That can't be good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Can't go
He
well.
basically started to panic, turned around kind of staggeredly from the mind thrust, and started the run, like getting ready to shoot behind him as he's running. And when he extended his arm, you see part of his arm is unarmored, and that's where you stuck him with the needle. And he just like
Amazing.
stops for a second, staggers a few more steps, gets pretty woozy, and starts like throwing up little, like congealed blood chunks that kind of look like the berry juice that you had made, and then collapses on the ground. Ugh, he's dead.
Grizzly looks out from behind the box and is like, I drank that.
Oh, your liver must be superhuman. All right, someone give me a med pack. Jesus Christ.
So apparently I can do a medicine check on you. Administer first aid with my micro life. I didn't know that.
Oh, cool.
You can try.
So that's medicine. I don't know what the DC is, but that's my attempt.
I'll look it up real quick. Let's see.
She's not bad. Not bad.
Okay, so if you beat 15, you heal him for 1 HP per level. Oh, do you have a feat or something?
This is basic or minor boosters, which is just use my syringes anytime per day. It's just
cool.
anytime. Yeah.
Oh, it just counts as like having a med kit, basically?
Yeah, basically.
That's sick. Okay, so yeah, if you beat 15, you heal 1 HP per level. If you beat 20, you heal 1 HP per level plus your intelligence modifier. And you can only do this per person once a day.
Okay. So is that just for everyone, that one check?
No, you do it per person. So you
Okay.
just healed Shizu for 1 HP right now.
All right. So Rizzler, do I have consent?
Always.
That's hot.
Didn't even work.
Alan, consent as I am covered in berry juice.
No,
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
fine. I didn't get hit. Don't touch me.
I'll do it myself.
Shizu, let me give you one of those. Let me give you one of my patented Riz massages, and I use healing touch on his
This has
shoulders.
happened before.
Just a shoulder
Nice.
massage.
Now you get a little tingle in your body and you feel 5 HP better.
Hey! Nice, I'm back up to full
Saucy.
HP.
Those are good
Zero
fucking
stamina,
massages, bro.
full HP.
And now, if we want,
Thank you, Rizzler.
you can
Loot?
do, since all of you are missing all of your stamina, yeah, we can loot them, but also you can spend 1 resolve point to rest for 10 minutes and all your stamina comes back.
How many resolve points? Oh, 4.
Yeah, how do we get them back?
Yeah, thank you.
When you every day you sleep, all your resolve points refresh.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, totally doing that then.
This is
Alright,
an
so-
important currency, though, so this is another
Yeah.
like rules explanation part. This currency is what you use to not die. So
Yeah.
your resolve points, once you get to 0, you start losing resolve points every turn. But if you have at least 3 left, you can auto-stabilize yourself and stop bleeding to death, essentially. So
Cool.
it's kind of like a risk reward of if you spend a bunch, you don't have enough to like go unconscious later, you're gonna die.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Okay, and then some loot for these guys. Do we have? I gave you a loot page, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did. Okay, so whoever is
Maybe I'm
going
assuming that
to,
you're doing it.
Yeah, I'll do it. We don't
Nah,
not have a crate of
Peter.
Yarrow berries
You're
anymore.
Peter. I don't care.
I got it.
Yeah, whoever.
okay, so I'll try and generally speaking go in order of. I'm always going to do ammo first, then
Okay.
money, then equipment. So they dropped a total of 10 heavy rounds that they have left. 200 credits. And then for equipment, they have 2 tactical pikes and 2 light reaction cannons. And then their armor is called Shobhad harnesses. They have 2 of those as well. The only downside of the tactical pike, even though it would be a cool weapon for like Shizu to use, for instance, is
Definitely.
they're made too big, so it's
yeah.
just too big for you to use.
Oh,
Sure.
damn. Even though I'm like 7 feet tall, I got 4 arms, and it's like, no, you're not 12 feet tall. Fuck you.
It's a
Added
huge
it.
spear.
Uh,
So
Damn it, dude.
Showpod what?
Shobhad harness.
I added it. I already added it.
Okay,
Did
yeah,
that.
there's 2 of those.
Damn.
I
I
already
was
did it
so
today.
excited to get one of those
Cool.
pikes. Cool.
Well, what you could do is once you guys go back to the market, if you sell all this stuff and have enough money,
We
you
could buy,
could
like,
buy
nice
a
weapons.
pike.
Good point. Good
Yeah.
point.
Kind of want one of those small guns, the small arm rounds. Like,
Oh, just like a pistol.
yeah, I should probably be holding a pistol.
Yeah, you could like dual wield. You know, you have like your like syringe gun, and then like your normal
I
gun.
just mean as a backup.
Yeah,
Okay.
as a backup is good as well. Okay. So after 10 minutes, we loot them. It is in the morning. Alan, while we're resting and getting our stamina back, Alan's like, what the fuck happened? Why are these guys here?
They attacked us.
So, do you remember when we went into the warehouse and then I was like, "Oh, but she doesn't work here anymore. We don't want to buy her berries." And I made a deal with this lady. Her name was Ainsley, lovely woman, but she only offered us 50%. And so I
Right,
said,
I remember.
no. Yeah, these were her cronies, her henchmen, her little boys. If you
Hello.
will.
Looks down at the 12-foot tall carcass that's in front of us.
Yep. And they just showed up as I was just trying to help Shizu with the inspection, and they threatened me.
They threatened me.
Okay. And so you shot them?
Well, one was very like obviously threatening and actively loading his weapon, like shoving the magazine inside. And I wasn't about to let that scare me. So yes, I did start shooting them. We're going to sell these berries for a damn good price, so help me God if I'm not captain of this ship!
Okay, then Captain, he's like slightly intimidated by
Yeah.
your sudden outburst. He's like, I'm gonna go back to my computer. Someone should probably bury these in the sand so no one knows that we did that.
Love
I'll
that
get to
idea.
work. Shizu's gonna go and grab a shovel.
Just from inside the ship, I say, I shall sanctify their spirits so they shall not haunt our journeys.
Right?
Thank
Cool.
you. That
Now
sounds
this
very
is a
productive.
well-oiled machine for this ship. Good work, everyone. Everyone does their part.
Shizu.
And I put it in chat, Chris, but I'm just like sneakily putting all these juice back into vials for storage.
Gross.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right, let's try a computer check again.
Should I say like 4 vials?
Yeah, let's say you have 4 vials of the rotted yarrow berry concoction.
Poison.
It is poison.
It's so fucked up, dude.
Biwaro o yarrow.
It's
Warro Yarrow.
that's the fucking like sticky note turned label drawn in Sharpie. Like
So, do you want to, for the Rizzler or anyone else accompanying him, do you want to go back to town to try another diplomacy check to look for a buyer again? Do you want to stick around and just try and help Alan do his computer check? How do you guys want to spend the next day trying to find a new buyer? And, well, our last day, basically, because whoever we get for the highest percentage, we just have to sell.
yeah, Rizzler's gonna go to
Maybe
town.
the Rizzler and Shizu go out to go and try and hunt down another buyer, and we leave Irvin to like facilitate the
that's a
writing
good
of
idea.
runes and making sure that everything's
Can
okay.
I try and reroute some of our... Is there a way to reroute our Freon to try and cool down these berries? To, like,
We do have a lot of
reverse our-
spare Freon because we haven't run the AC in who knows how long.
It's true.
yeah, like reverse the AC so it blows cold air backwards.
I'm gonna say you probably could, but because it's the daytime now in the middle of the desert, it probably wouldn't do enough to cool down such a long train of like it's a huge
Yeah, true.
volume
That
that,
makes
you're
sense.
trying to cool down. But yes, that was a good idea. Colin's like, I could do that. That's too many berries though. Good thinking though. Which I think it's the first time I've said that since I've met you, so good job.
Wow, validation from Alan really means
Damn.
something.
Our souls are
Feeling-
intertwined. It shall not be the last.
Oh my god.
I hope not.
Fucking
Goes back to timing.
Fucking
Wait,
I
awesome.
think like dating like the allegiance of Irvin is like the rite of passage onto the ship. It's like
Yeah.
you can vibe with him, you're probably okay.
Right, so the other two head back into the hive market to try and find a buyer. So you can do another diplomacy check, and Shizu, if you want, you can try and aid.
I will assist.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll try my computer check.
I'm pretty fucked up after that fight. I'm not feeling very diplomatic.
Ooh, neither am I.
Damn.
All
I
right.
guess if I have nothing else to do, I guess I'll try and help with the looking up stuff online.
Okay.
With the buyer. I got nothing else.
Nice. Okay, you did help. So as you guys are out there looking for a buyer, and especially as people are like, they're going bad tonight, I'll give you like 20%. That's like the best offer you got was basically like 20%. And for Irvin and Alan, as you guys are going, and it just gets later and later, and Alan is like kind of like panicking a little bit by the time it's like getting up close to dinner time, and he looks over at Irvin and he's like, okay, I've got a buyer who will pay 40% if we give him to him in an hour. And it's these things are going bad in like 6 hours. I don't think we're getting a better offer than that at this point. Can you
I'm already in the truck.
all the others tell them we found a buyer? We're gonna take the offer.
Ring 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 ring.
Oh,
ring,
wait.
ring.
Before I think during the day, before it's like we get to that point, can we flash back a
Sure.
little bit?
Yes. Which that reminds me of something happens before anyway, so go for it.
The Rizzler wants to go to Ainsley's place.
Okay. You head back to the woman's warehouse.
We gotta do a Han Solo thing, like, hey, we killed your goons, you fuck.
Yeah.
As you get there,
We're gonna get kidnapped. Oh no.
you see that she is currently standing. The warehouse doors are open. She is standing there having a conversation with two aliens that look like this. And the Riddler recognizes these as the native species to the planet that are like going extinct. So you don't see them very often.
Yeah.
But there's two of them over there currently having a conversation with her. And just from a distance, looking at her expression, she looks like she's probably in trouble and kind of panicking right now.
Okay.
That's before you approach. I don't know if you want to
What
like
up,
try and go
Kiku?
interrupt or.
I think he will approach slowly and try to listen in before we enter the conversation.
Okay. So if Shizu is going to sneak up with you as well, both of you can roll a stealth check, or if Shizu is going to wait back, he can just.
I'll stand back. You know, the Rizzler can like turn and like, you know, I got this, and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
understood. I will stand guard.
Stealth. Oh, fuck. Well, it's not going to be a great roll, but, you know. It might just be a fucking terrible roll, is what I meant to say.
The Rizzler is stealthing. I am the Rizzler. I am being stealthy.
He doesn't know how to, like, actually whisper, like, only stage whisper, so he turns around to Shizu. He's like, hey, I'm gonna sneak up and try and listen.
Understood. You're going to sneak up and try and hide from them. I hear you.
The poison meant for Cusco.
Yeah.
Cusco's poison.
Cusco's poison. Poison meant for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Hilarious. So yeah, you walk up and you kind of like half hide behind a crate, but you're one of those aliens.
Loud outfit.
Yeah, one of the aliens does glance over and meets direct
would
eye
not
contact
face.
with you, and then goes back
Would
to
not
his
do
conversation
well.
with her, and you're like, he doesn't know I'm here.
Yeah.
But you can overhear their conversation.
He like leans
and-
back and starts smoking a cigarette. Like, I'm just a passerby.
Nice. And you hear her being like, look, it's just a business deal. I had nothing to do with it. It's like, I'm not even in charge of passing down the orders or anything. And then the alien goes, it doesn't matter. The law is no murder. You've committed a murder. We already know. And she's like, but no, technically it wasn't me, right? It was those two aliens. And she's like trying to pontificate at this point as she's like
Yeah.
starting to back up. And they don't even respond to that. You see them both step forward. She tries to half turn to run. They reach out towards her, and both of their hands just lay on her back. You don't see any sort of like effect happen. She just kind of like jerks and spasms for a moment and then falls to the ground and just stops moving. And then the two
Wow.
of them immediately turn around and start walking away. They don't even like look back towards your direction.
Wait, what happened once I was gone?
He didn't see because he didn't sneak up to watch. So
Okay, that's fair.
And also, you're just dumb. You don't know what happened.
Wow.
the Rizzler can fill you in if he walks away or walks back to you.
Yeah, Rizzler's gonna walk back to Shizu. Sorry.
Rizzler, what happened?
Well, our dear friend just seems to have been arrested. It was so tragic. But do you know what that means, Shizu?
What does that mean, Rizzler?
A warehouse all to ourselves. Let's loot the place, baby.
You run in, you start exploring, and much like the echoes of your feet that happened that first time you walked in, with some light as you explore, you realize the entire place has been emptied out. There is currently nothing inside the warehouse.
Not even a single computer, huh? Damn.
No, there's the paperwork that she left in the office, If you want to start rifling to that. Also, as you pass by, she's
Yeah.
very dead on the floor. There's no like signs of bodily harm. The only thing is she's laying down. There's like a
Straight up
trickle of
dead.
blood coming out of her mouth. That's it.
Fuck. Okay. Jesus.
How did she die? I thought you said that she was arrested.
That's all I saw. But don't you look at through her stuff and see if she has anything important or value on her. I'll look through the desk, and he starts rifling through the papers to see if he can find like letterhead. Oh, the voice. Yeah.
So he starts
It's a
rifling through the
special-
papers. She
special
starts
voice.
rifling through her belongings. So she doesn't seem to have anything super valuable on her person that Shizu finds. But he does note a few things that are interesting in particular to him.
Okay.
One, he notes that she does have identification on her outfit that not for her, but for her she works for, and it is a company called. Why are my notes so goddamn messy?
Bad Guy Inc.
No, they are.
I love that guy, Yank. They're my
It's called
favorite.
Yeah.
Ichihara Holdings.
That's right.
And the thing that he recognizes in particular, he being Shizu, is that she has a symbol hidden on her person as he was looking through her belongings that he recognizes as the Golden League's symbol.
Damn it! My past is caught up with me already. I didn't think
Well,
this
I
was
mean,
gonna
she
happen
is
so soon.
Shizu? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I mean, she doesn't know anything about you, so but
Ah, very true.
yeah, so he just recognizes that as like, oh, this was not just a fucking merchant.
Damn. It's a fucking crime syndicate. A crime syndicate that thinks I'm dead. Oh no!
And then the other thing for in the paperwork in the office that the Rizzler is looking through, most of it is like she was complaining about, really boring paperwork, just about like
Yeah.
the money that was moving through the warehouse. And this person did seem like Siskia was like running a successful business. There was lots of money
Right.
being exchanged constantly. But the only ones that are interesting that he finds is the more recent ones that were left on top of the desk that are basically offers from the Ichikara organization to her trying to buy her corporation, which it seems like repeatedly she declined. So they're like email exchanges where she's like, I don't want that money, I don't want it, whatever. And then the final one was basically like, this is our final offer. If you don't take it, there are going to be consequences. And then there's no more correspondent after that.
Okay.
That's what you guys find there.
Oh, well, Shizu, did you find anything of import?
Nothing of intrigue.
Shame, I didn't either. I mean, it seems like this Ainsley gal was up to some bad stuff.
Oh, well, we should probably figure out how to get those berries sold. I'm pretty sure that
I
we
couldn't
gotta...
even find some letterhead or like an old banknote to forge. It's really a shame.
User joined your channel.
We're not on TeamSpeak. What are you doing?
What's happening?
He's calling you on his phone.
Oh,
I think we're receiving a call.
oh, ding-a-ling. Sorry, I must have accidentally changed my Riz phone number from Baby Got Back to this shit. Rizzler speaking.
60 minutes of utmost important. We are en route to the buyer. 40% el nil afetchnaska.
Copy that, Irvin, you sexy bastard. Click. Turns to Shizu. We got a buyer, baby, and we gotta run.
We got one, or whatever the librarian says in Ghostbusters. What does the Ghostbuster librarian say?
Oh, I don't remember off the top.
I didn't
That's not
see
something
that
I could-
movie. Yes.
That's not something I could just bust. I'm not a Ghostbusters fanatic.
You ain't busting.
Aficionado.
You ain't busting. You ain't.
Wow.
That's definitely DMCA.
Yeah. It's only like 2 seconds. Surely they won't get a notice.
Really?
Okay. So we meet up. You join back on our hovercraft. Take it to the new buyer and get a disappointing 40% for our shipment.
I feel like we weren't getting the 50% if we tried to go with Ainsley. I feel like we were going to get screwed somehow.
I
The
don't know,
world
maybe.
may
No, I
never
think
know.
I rolled really well on the diplomacy checks. I think we might have actually been able to get away with 51.
No. Shh.
She really liked the Rizzler.
Did she was fond of him.
Oh yeah, he's exciting.
Who is him?
Okay, so as we sit now on the wrapped up cargo, since we no longer have the berries, the sun is now setting by the time they finish unloading all the yarrow berries to our cellar. They transfer it over to our work bank account, and we're just finalizing the paperwork. Alan's like, all right, it's the moment of truth. Who are we sending the 40% to? The company or the guy?
I mean, how is the guy going to help us in the future?
Oh, you're so right.
And fucked
That's
up
his
the-
little DM knowing smirk. He's like, what are you guys gonna choose?
I mean, some people have consciences, you know. Small business owner is trying to retire, and they're like, "I feel bad. We fucked up mistake." Well, we didn't fuck
Fuck
it
up.
we fuck it up
Yeah,
though?
it got
The
fucked up.
company fucked it up.
Yeah.
I think the Rizzler will turn to.
Oh, you would also know that the company you work for is not like ethical business practice. There's no way they're covering that guy's losses.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
just shit
yeah.
out of luck. He's not getting paid if you don't give him money.
Yeah, my vote.
Rizzler's gonna turn to Alan and say, "Gosh, would you be able to send a communication to Tarika, please? And explain our little situation if you already haven't?"
Well, that kind of locks us in to doing the company way based on
Yeah, if she finds out we have money, she's gonna
Right.
want it.
Right.
Well, not, or she's not gonna want it, but the bosses will then find out and get it. I could
Isn't
try an
she the
encrypted
one-
message to her. Maybe they won't get it.
Isn't she the only one that will give us our jobs in the future? Shouldn't we probably just pay her first?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, we could lie and say the whole thing was a bust, give the guy his money, but because it's not our fault, they shut down.
That is true.
I don't know if the
Also,
company's gonna see it that way.
yeah, is this the kind of well, you guys might know this better than me. If you guys have ever failed the job, has this company ever sent anyone to like break your legs or anything?
No,
As far as you guys know, thus far you haven't failed the job, so you don't know.
no, just inexplicably opened airlocks. That's what happened to our last pilot, I think.
What? Pay the company then. What do you? What? Why is this a question?
No, it just
They
feels
remotely
bad.
open the airlock on us, like whatever the fuck they want. Yeah, maybe we should pay them.
Yeah, I think we pay the company.
Wait,
Yeah.
she's on family leave. What if she comes back and wants the money?
Oh, no, I read some very disturbing emails about an hour ago. Very, very certain she is dead.
That's not possible.
Oh,
Did you
I
know
don't
her?
think. I
sorry.
don't think it was a
Let me
family
rephrase
emergency.
her, Van. She was transported to the great beyond forcibly.
She didn't get exorcised. Her spirit did somewhere.
It is.
I like Irvin, and then like the Rizzer always pronounces it Irvan. I love that.
Hilarious.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Alright.
saying, Kiku.
Yeah, you haven't told me shiitake in a while.
It's true.
What?
All right.
Oh no.
Okay.
They head back in their hovercraft to the ship. Alan uploads the payment to the company. And he's like, all right, Are we waiting here
just
for
hit
another
record.
message from Tarika?
No, just hit record. I'll tell Tarika what's happening and set course for Absalom Station. Let's get off of this place. It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
All right, fair enough. Let's go. Your message is recording.
Ah, dearest Tarika, my slick-furred friend, I have terrible news. So we received the shipment perfectly. Like, you wouldn't believe
There was no
how...
exorcism.
Don't mind him. He's just having a moment. As usual.
They could like fucking take him out of the cockpit.
Fucking tackles him in the background while the Rizzler keeps talking. And it went beautifully. I've never loaded 50 tons of anything that quickly before. This Alan guy's a real kick. And Irvin, my goodness, very smart thinking. However, and we were there so early. We arrived 2 days early, and we found the place. But unfortunately, it went out of business. A new buyer came in, Ishikara Industries or something. Can you believe that? So, we still found a buyer online, but we only got a very small fraction of the money we were supposed to get. So that's been transferred and uploaded. You'll see it on your books, but it was just terrible. I thought you might want to know. We're on course back to Absalom Station, so we'll see you soon. Kisses! Click!
Perfect. All right. So we get back on our ship, plot a course towards Absalom Station, begin our flight. Let's see. Our usual pilot check.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Here comes the fun part.
Oh goodness, we're gonna crash into a fucking planet. Let's go.
No, this part there is not much crashing threat. It's just it takes longer because we have a very poor driver. So.
Pilot.
Oh
Yeah.
God! It took the maximum time. It takes
Wow.
9 days
go.
to get to Absalom Station.
Yeesh.
Okay, so hey, you help? Okay, actually, if you guys all help me, it will push my check over, and it'll get rid of the 3-day penalty.
Oh, fuck.
So if you all beat DC 10,
Nope.
fuck. Okay, never mind.
Nope.
Yeah.
It took 9 days.
Unless,
I think Irvin. Go
unless
ahead.
taming nat 20s.
I'll give it to you if you get 20.
Damn it. That would have been
I'm
so
overcome by
fucking nuts.
stress.
Damn.
That is stress. So
Actually, I
there's-
think Rizzler and I are just projectile vomiting from trying more berries.
Yeah, it's actually gone through our digestive system
Like
now.
finally caught up to you guys.
we just have horrible vomit and diarrhea for like 3 days after we get off the planet.
God damn, this is worse than when I went to Space Vegas. My God, Irvine. This is horrendous.
The true enemy is mediocrity. To be on one end of the scale is to be on the other. You just don't know the benefits yet of the circumstance.
I just
Taming has like fucking like
I just
quotes that he's
watched-
like ready to read off at any point on his other screen.
I watched you puke into one of your potted plants.
What
30
if you were to
seconds
die
ago.
and you had to puke out your entrails? It would
I
purge
already
your poison.
have.
Do it again! Again! Again!
Shall I bring you tea?
We shall train the future generation.
Please, she's anything with ginseng.
Ginseng tea it is.
Bro, Space Vegas was
Jeez, you
crazy.
Understand half the things Irvin says?
Nope.
What? This
I
I've
just roll with it.
maybe I've just never met an alien of his species, but like, what's wrong with him? Do you know?
He doesn't really talk about it. I don't really pry. It's not for me to know.
Fair, I guess. Okay.
What about you, Alan? What's your story? Quite obviously, you weren't a pilot before.
Ouch. Fuck.
Holy shit.
I mean, it's the facts. I call it like it is.
I was not a pilot, no. I traded stocks.
Oh, Kiku, that's
We talked about
absolute.
this. Sorry.
Wait, what if he?
anarchy.
What if he did stocks at like
I'm
Pilot
bringing to this
Trading Co?
character. Like he is just
He did not.
that
Like Pilot
overwhelming
Fires or whatever?
personality
He
that
did
you're just
not.
like, okay, hold
He did
on.
not.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay, I thought that's how the mix-up might have happened.
It makes sense.
Well, good luck giving them the tea. I'm gonna stay far away from that bathroom.
Thank you. I come in with like a jug of tea. Hopefully this helps. I don't know. He
thank
probably
you.
had to like recover Rizzler a couple of times
Yeah.
after he like went on like
Yeah.
way too hard of benders.
Space Phillies, man.
Space Arizona tea.
Yeah. Here you go.
God damn.
Space Arizona too.
Hilarious. Okay, so we're dealing with sickness for the first half of the journey through the drift. Near the end, when you guys are finally starting to recover and feel a little bit better, we get an email from, not from Tarika, but from EJ Corp official.
Oh god.
And we get a long email from HR in particular.
Oh, God.
And it is titled "Your Colossal Fuck Up," and it basically says that apparently Runo has called in favors from merchants throughout the pack worlds and has gotten his union contacts involved, and now is calling for an embargo of the company because of failure to fulfill the contract, even though in the fine print it shows we are under no legal obligation to do so. Still, the PR has been a disaster, and it has had a very minor but not unnoticeable effect on EJ Corp's profits for this cycle. And so, you and your crew are at fault. We are issuing you a formal statement of disciplinary action. This is your first official warning. Failure to reach performance goals will result in termination, and you forfeit all future bonuses until this mark is off of your record. Signed,
That was
HR.
a man. God damn it.
There was no right answer. We would have probably had something bad happen the other way.
Damned if we do, damned if we don't.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn it. I hate Stacy. She words things so brutally. What is with HR people?
Maybe it's because you slept with her and never called her back.
Hey!
This might be a personal grievance.
Hey! What we had was special.
Obviously not special enough.
If she won the
Shizu!
subscribers,
He's one of the
she like hate watches.
That mean, no, if she does that, that means Rizzler broke up with her.
Dude, Rizzler definitely has some hate viewers.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Holy fuck. That's so funny. Okay, so as we come up to our end of the evening time, this will be a good time just to announce. So, 1, everyone's level 2. Congratulations, you survived and you made it. Taming, don't fall off your chair. Too late, you fell.
He actually did.
And then the second part, so at any point during the week, you can come into the site, level up. If you need help, I'll try and answer questions in the D&D stuff, but I'm not super experienced, so like I said, we're all kind of learning at the same time. So I'll try and level up at some point as well. And then I'll like go over everyone's character sheets when I'm prepping next week before we start. The other thing, if you guys would like to do at any point in the off week, you guys can decide who among you would do it. We were in the marketplace and we didn't do it in session, but you could say you sold everything in the group loot. So you can use the website to find out how much money each item is. You get 50% of the selling price whenever you sell it, always round down. And then divide that money to each person. And then when we get back in the session, when we give out that money so everyone knows how much they got, if there's anything you wanted to buy in the past while you were still in the market, we can say you bought it and you just take out the money.
Okay,
So, like,
cool.
for instance, if Shizu wanted to buy one of the melee weapons, he could have spent his money on it.
Ooh. What kind of melee weapon should I purchase? Ah, so much research to do. I'm
Yes.
excited.
Maybe a nice War Club. Does 1d10 damage.
Ooh,
Damn, bro.
It's like 450 fucking credits.
Jesus.
Why is a club so expensive? I could buy like 5 pistols for that price.
It's a nightclub.
Clubbing, dude.
Space Club.
Yeah.
Clubs be clubbing.
Those be
Fair.
Well,
clubbing.
hell yeah, guys.
That
Good
was
session. Yay. Damn, we
Nice.
almost got fucked up by those guards.
Yeah, I feel like I failed everything
Nah.
except injecting the drugs into a guy's arm.
I like the adaptation on the fly. You're like, don't inject that. That's for my ally.
Oh, dude.
He like stares at him ominously. I thought that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that was a good turn.
I did get a little nervous when you guys started the fight without the other two down there because I was like, these guys could like two-shot you.
I loved it, dude. The whistle was just like, oh no, you want it, my blast.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you're going to intimidate me? What if I did it to you? Yeah,
How can you intimidate me if I melt your brains?
exactly. Yeah, that's the thing with the Rizzler. He does not fucking
We
hold
love him.
back. He's ready to just fucking fight people because he has too much pride to be talked to that way.
He's
That's
pretty
hilarious.
simple as a character, dude. He just does a lot of intimidate. He hits hard, and he's just like, all right, what does the Rizzler want to do? It's pretty simple.
Oh god. Biohacker is like Warlock from D&D. I just have access to too many feats now.
Oh,
I get a theorem, and it's just basically like a Warlock pack boon.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. I was surprised Rizzler didn't sense motive Shizu when he was like, I didn't find anything interesting on the body.
So
Yeah, I
that's,
thought it was cool that they both said.
Maybe he doesn't think that I lie. Maybe
Yeah.
you know.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
the thing.
when he has.
Rizzler
when has
thinks
he lied?
Shizu's very, like, matter of fact all the time.
Yeah,
Why would this
very
be the
simple, cut and
exception?
dried.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have a dark backstory or anything. No, it's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one's actually sense motived anyone else in the party, I don't think.
I can't sense motive. I just think
You could
everyone.
try.
I could try.
I think mine's pretty
That's what they
good.
explode.
What was
Oh
that,
my
Timmy?
god.
Yeah, I have a plus
Did you find something
One
cool?
7.
Accelerated metabolism. I can make someone like take the drugs faster if I inject them.
Oh, so you go straight from
like
It's gonna hit you immediately.
you go from
Sounds like maybe
blindly
I do kinda
stabbing,
like
you
this
go
guy.
straight
Hold
for
up.
the pick line, like.
You're muted.
I love
Pete.
it.
Oh,
No,
I
I think he's
accidentally
talking
muted.
chat.
No, I wasn't.
No. He was trying like this motion.
I
I
was
knew
saying,
he was gesturing to respond to Taming, but I was like, we can't hear anybody.
It was I was just saying, like, he gets better at aiming, so instead of just like stabbing into muscle and waiting for the drugs to take effect there, he's like IV it straight into the pick line, like knows
Yeah.
exactly where to inject them.
I love it. Alright, I'm probably gonna go and do farm stuff, but thanks for playing, guys. I'll
Wait,
level up before
Chris,
next time, and we'll figure it
The
out.
rift is calling. Ring ring. The rift is calling. Ring ring.
Ring, 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 ring. Hang
Ah!
on.
Wow.
Ah!
Cancel.
The farmer boy.
How dare.
I don't know, man. I got farm shit to
Go
do.
get you on your John Deere.
It's actually a Kubota. I ain't fucking with none of that John Deere.
He could be farming on League of Legends, getting 10 CS per minute.
Nice.
No, never. Me, never. I'm hunting the enemy. Alright,
Me,
guys. Thank you for playing.
Gaga.
GG. Good eve, everyone.
Oh yeah, great one.
Guys. GG. Closing time.
Amazing. 10 out of 10. What a bunch of fucking goons. Let's get rid of the space ambience. That was a lot. It's 9 o'clock. Good D&D session. Fucking thanks everybody who has been tuning in this evening. Seems like a fun song to end the stream on. I don't know. Thanks everybody who watched today. Thanks for tuning in to D&D. Every Wednesday, same time, same place. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Same time, usually, give or take. I'm not perfect, I'm human. All right. Thanks everybody who watched, and streaming next on Friday. And we'll be playing either Story of Seasons, Tears of the Kingdom, or Chrono Trigger. It was a very fun session. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good night. Let's do the Gen Z heart. Look, I got really good at it recently. I've been practicing. All right. Good night, Space Boys.